Now, speaking of a normal rock star, Scott Weiland is stopping by today.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does heroin. He's normal.
He's just a regular rock star. He doesn't spell words.
He comes 2 hours late to a concert.
Yeah.
But that's
Can't be gotten out of it. I told you about the time we went to see Stone Temple Pilots and
Yeah.
they were beating on the door of his trailer.
because of heroin.
Another guy we ought to straighten out.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to shake him and go, what's wrong with
There are
you?
people waiting for you.
Yeah. Scott Weiland's running late. It's a bad day for
You're
him to be
kidding.
late. Bad day for him to be late. I got a meeting I got to have with...
And I know what time of year it is, so I know exactly
Yeah.
what the meeting's about.
So I said to Gary, I said, like, how long do I wait for Scott Weiland? Because I want to start news.
Yeah.
You know, I figured he'd be from 8:30 to 9, and then we'd have an hour for news, and I can go to my meeting.
I told you Scott's always late.
Well,
Somebody better start beating on the door of his trailer now.
He's in the car and on his way.
yeah, but like, is he in the car in New Jersey, or is he in the car in, like...
At 21 minutes to, he was on 23rd Street and 5th. I figure he's good to be here about 5 of 9.
Yeah, I got to go, though. I don't have time to
explained that,
talk.
Howard.
Why don't you tell them to turn around, then?
Because
Start singing in the car. Maybe people will hear it on the way in. I mean, honest to God, do me a
Yeah,
favor.
the guys who are supposed to accompany him are here.
Just tell them it's like today's just the shittiest day for me to dick around and wait till 9 o'clock. Because you know what? Robin does the news then at 10 o'clock, and then I miss the meeting.
He could sing on the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
you know what
There
time
you
the
go.
meeting's scheduled for?
Gary, trust me, I know what time the meeting's
I know,
scheduled for.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I know what time it's scheduled for.
Don't be mad. I'm just,
Wait, do I know what time the meeting's scheduled for? Yeah, I do. I do know. What time was he supposed to be here?
8:30.
Yeah, he's supposed to be gone by 9. Now he's coming in at 9, and I got to sit around and pull my dick. Why does everyone treat this show with such little respect?
I was going to say, do you think he would do this for the Tonight Show? He'd be late?
Actually, Scott would.
Oh, okay.
Scott. You know, I read that Scott's been in and out of, like, whatever they call it, rehab or something, 40 times.
Oh, he has to have been.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love that guy.
That beats my 8.
Last time Scott was on the show, he said he'd been to detox more than 40 times.
Wow.
That'd be cool, though, to go to detox with Scott Weiland. I would.
Living through that, man. Detox ain't fun.
I know I'd go to detox and not get anybody good in there.
But don't they give you stuff now? You'd hardly detox.
Well, that's why I guess, they should really be paying that broad who's on Celebrity Rehab a lot of money who was thrown up in a garbage can because she's doing that if she doesn't have to go through that.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
There's
TV.
no more man with the golden arm. You can get stuff to ease your way right through it.
That stuff's been around a long time, but only the big shots got it. Like in the Ray Charles movie, like that doctor taking care of him says we can give you something, and he said
Right.
he didn't want it.
Now everybody gets it.
Yeah, every
Well-
jerk off gets it.
Anyway, so, Scott's thing is he does his thing when he wants to do it. He answers to no man.
That's what it seems to be.
Yeah.
He was so funny that night I saw him. He was singing and in the middle of the song he took a drink of water and it was time for him to come back. So he just spit the water all over the place.
Well, that's the show. It's part of the special effect.
He's hysterical to watch.
It's like a dragon.
Talked a big Louis and it was just crazy watching.
Yeah, he spits a lot. I went to see
Yeah.
Stone Temple Pilots when they were together originally, and he spits a lot on the stage. He's singing. I understand.
Then he, in between songs, he runs over and he starts hugging the guys making up, during.
I saw him make out with a dude on stage.
I know you said that once at one of those K-Rock things.
Pulled up some guy from the audience and started making out. Like, it was back in the day where it was like kind of...
Didn't he wear a dress?
Yeah, there were, like, a lot of bands were trying to prove they weren't homophobic, so they almost went overboard. Like, they were, like, making out with guys.
Having sex with guys.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't get it.
Listen, man.
I'll tell you who I will interview. Right over there is the guy who produced Scott's new album. How you doing, man? What's happening? That's Doug Grean, right? Grean, you say?
Grean.
Your name's Green, dude.
It's spelled green.
Wait, here, let me see if I get a mic.
He's a hands-on producer. He's there tuning the guitars, man.
Hard A or B, Scott? No, it's... Oh, thank you, Scott. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Doug.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
How'd you meet Scott Weiland?
I met him in rehab.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So
What were you doing there?
Rehab's a good place to network.
Yeah.
What were you on?
Heroin and cocaine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you went in there, and there's Scott Weiland, and you go, Weiland, and you go, man, there's a guy I want to work with.
You know, it's a little more complicated than that. I had been in there for about a year before, and then I had gotten out, and then I had to take my brother in. And I brought my brother in one night, like middle of the night. And then the next morning I came back to check on him and, see if he's still there. And he says, yeah, I got this crazy roommate in the middle of the night. He came in, this guy with a beard, and everybody's treating him special, and he's got a ton of luggage, and turns out to be our boy. And
Do they treat you special if you're Scott Weiland in rehab? I mean, shouldn't he be just treated like everybody else? I thought that was the whole deal.
he should be, but, that's not what
That's
happens.
the world, man.
Well, you know what happened? There
get
was that
special treatment.
Betty
you-
Ford thing where everybody
Go ahead.
used to get treated like, they'd have to clean toilets and stuff.
And that didn't work.
And the rich people refused to do that.
You can't hear Robin. Well,
Did you really need rehab, or were you just trying to make contacts and, produce
No,
some
I
albums?
needed it. My life was falling apart.
What was going on?
Oh, I wrecked 3 cars in like 2 weeks. I got arrested for soliciting to buy narcotics.
Wow.
Just the typical life falling apart bullshit.
You were in the music industry your whole life?
Yeah, back then I was just kind of a no-account drug addict guitar player. I wasn't a producer yet, but...
And Scott gave you a break, huh?
Yeah, he did. He gave me a break, and we became friends. As the story actually goes on, he was in with my brother, and then a year later, my brother had relapsed and was in a different rehab. And then who walks in?
Scott was his
Same
roommate
guy
again.
walks in a year later. Then we got like this trauma bond. Then we got
Right.
this.
You've been through the war together.
Exactly.
So how you doing with your sobriety?
Good.
Yeah.
It's been 13 years for me,
Nice.
and like 10 years for my brother. So
Oh, congrats. That's
Yeah,
nice
thank you.
stuff. Good for you. Married dude or what?
married?
Yeah.
Yes, I am married.
Yeah? So you got your life all together.
Yeah, I met my wife in the
Rehab?
the rooms. No, not in the rehab, but
Oh.
in the rooms of those places that they send you.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
What does
They
that
call
mean?
those the rooms. The
like
AA and...
Oh, you met her in AA?
NA
I thought that was bad to do.
She's turned out to be great.
Yeah, so it all worked out. 13 years it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you, man.
in AA, they tell you not to get involved. I
For a
think.
year.
Yeah, that's what the thing is.
Right. Is she hot?
She's hot, yes, and she's in AA. They tell you not to go looking for a new car in the junkyard, right? You ever hear that one?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but when you're sober, you can't go out and meet chicks in bars.
I didn't get that metaphor. I just for years never got a car in a junkyard, and then
Yeah, right.
You took it literally?
yeah, for chicks I would get drug addict chicks, and it never worked.
So, like, you can't even have a drink now?
No,
You can't even go out and have a glass of wine?
no, I don't.
I'm sorry.
How do you work with Scott?
I don't miss it.
How's it going with Scott? Is Scott's off the stuff, or is he still back on?
Yeah, that's a difficult question. I'm not actually sure what his status is from day to day. I think right now he's doing well.
Yeah.
You'll see for yourself. He's in a good period, I think.
Yeah.
You know
He
what
has
I
a lot
think
of
it
different
is?
What happened? He broke up with the wife, huh?
They broke up again, and
She
this
was
time-
hot, too, huh? She was hot.
She was hot. She was
Yeah.
a model.
What happened? He was fucking around, huh?
What?
Was he fucking around?
No. He's not a fucking arounder type guy.
No?
He's actually very loyal. I think that it was just there was just a lot of water under the bridge.
You think he's bi? Because I saw him kissing a guy on stage.
I know. I saw that picture too. That you were just saying. That's
I was
exactly
there.
what you were just saying. Years ago, bands thought it was cool to like kiss each other. I saw a picture of him kissing Dean once from
Yeah.
like the first year.
Yeah.
And when I first saw it, it kind of freaked me out. But then I realized what it was they were so stoked to be making money,
Right.
and they knew that it would be scandalous that they just planted one on each other.
Have you ever kissed him?
No.
Never?
No.
You ever made out with Scott or put your
No.
finger in his ass or
I've
anything?
never been that happy.
But you know what I think it is with Scott? I think it's
maybe
the
if this
road.
record does well.
Right.
We'll see what happens on that tour bus.
If the record does well, maybe you'll put your finger in his
Yeah,
ass.
maybe I'll put my thumb in his butt if the record goes, triple platinum.
Wait, it's Scott.
Don't tour with him.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, man, what's happening?
How are you?
Yeah, it's Gary's fault, man. That asshole told me to come in at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
His mouth was loaded with that greasy shit. I forgot what the fuck he was saying.
That's Sal.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
I got to go to a meeting and Scott's late.
Scott's always late.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't maybe I shouldn't tolerate that. Maybe too many people tolerate all
This
Maybe
is
you need
the
to have a
time. You
boundary.
got to do the tough
Yeah.
love thing.
Yeah.
because I got to get going, man. I don't have time for Scott and his lateness.
I can't play the guitar, but you tune it. I'll be happy to go over there and play something and sing whatever he was going to sing.
You want to do a song, Marty?
I can't play the guitar, but I will.
What do you know?
Nothing.
Want to just jam? We could just make something up.
Yeah, you know what? I could do Mother by Pink Floyd.
You know how to play that?
No.
So now is this dude a big time producer? What else?
Doug
has
Grean?
He, yeah. What else?
Doug
has he
Grean?
done? What else has he done?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his resume here, Howard.
What's he got?
Well, the last 2 STP records, some
wow.
Crystal Method records, a Sheryl Crow record, a couple of Velvet Revolvers. And then they said he worked with Cyndi Lauper, Ricky Lee Jones, Glenn Campbell,
Nice.
Annabelle, the chick from Bow Wow Wow, Corey Glover from Living Color, and John Taylor from Duran Duran.
A lot
All
of
right,
pain,
so
lot
got
of
some credentials.
big list of pains in the asses there. I'll tell you.
Totally.
That. Yeah.
He's got the Rick Rubin look.
Yeah, you got the Rick Rubin beard. You got the whole thing going.
If I just had his bank account, I'd be stoked.
You got to have a pretty big bank account, dude, with all that resume.
No, sir, I do not.
Why is that?
Because traditionally they rip the fuck out of musicians, man. It's just a bad thing, you know?
You're telling me you produced all those records, especially the STP
I didn't necessarily
records?
produce all of those. Some of them I was engineer for. Some of them I was a programmer for. Some Sheryl Crow I just played guitar for a little while. You know, she wouldn't give me any points.
Tomorrow we'll be interviewing Angelina Jolie's publicist.
Wow.
We get close to the stars.
Really?
Yeah, well, you know what? You're a good interview. I'm satisfied with this. We don't need Scott.
Dude, me too. Oh, is he listening?
I doubt it.
Well, nice to have you here. I wish Scott could have been here. I don't know what to do, Robin. I got to start the news. All right,
He's
Steve
not
Langford.
here.
Is Steve here? I'm going to go do the rest of the show, and if
Sorry,
Scott shows
Scott.
up.
It's 8:55. Gary said he'd be here 8:55.
Right.
What's up, Scott?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing this morning, man?
Good, good.
Okay. Happy in Galoshes, man.
Yeah.
New
yeah.
record.
Well, sort of galoshes. Of galoshes.
Guys, I need to release quickly.
Here you go, man.
Hey, where's Doug? Do you know?
So,
Doug?
See, here's what happens when you're late. Hey, Scott, here's what happens when you're late.
All right.
Howard starts playing his music for your producer, which is what's going on. I just got to sign a release and I'll get you right
All
on.
right.
which dog you looking for?
Doug, my guitar player.
He's being interviewed by Howard for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, is he really?
We know you guys met in rehab. We know his wife's a therapist.
Is he getting beat up?
No, he's doing very well. If you could sign that quick, I'll bring you right on in. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Here, follow me, please, Scott, if you're ready.
Ready?
Great. Sorry.
Hey, Scott.
Scott came. He came to hear your song.
Scott came running in here because he saw I was.
You're stealing his thunder.
You see, you dig my music, huh?
Howard.
I like it, yeah.
What is it?
Scott walks in and he goes, you see my producer, Doug, anywhere? I said, yeah, Howard's been interviewed for the last half hour. He's currently playing his music for...
We're thinking of collaborating.
Yeah. Forget you.
Yeah. I got a whole.
Amazing.
I'm more of arena
10
rock.
years.
I'm into arena rock. It's my whole thing. I'm bringing that
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's the only way to make money is tour these days.
Can't believe you two met up in rehab. Cool.
Yeah, I was in rehab with his brother, and he came to visit him.
That's
and
cool.
yeah, and he was in the sober living house down the road.
Yeah, I know. I'd go to rehab. I wouldn't
Yeah.
meet anybody cool like you guys. I'd
And,
be in there with a bunch of
He
losers.
had hair down to his ass at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know if I'd go to rehab,
There'd be nobody there.
there'd be no one there, and I'd bum out.
Yeah, you know what? That's what Slash said.
Oh, you mad at those guys?
No, I'm not. Like,
How come you call Slash Slosh?
I was gonna say he called
Huh?
him sloshed.
You call him Slosh? What's going on? What happened
no,
with that whole thing?
No, he just used to wear that shirt. Rehab is for quitters. All the time.
That's a good one. You know what's weird with you? Because I know you a while. I mean, I don't really know you. I mean, we know each other from the show and stuff. But I love you and I love your music.
Well, you've sung with us before.
Yeah, I've totally jammed with you.
Yeah.
And I made you guys better. I think. Made you so good you broke up.
Yeah.
But anyway, when you were with Stone Temple Pilots, then you got pissed at those guys. Then you wouldn't join up with Slash and those guys with Velvet Revolver. Now you're pissed off at them.
Well, it was a 13-year, 5-album thing with STP, though. You know, it was, and previous to that, 4 years before a record deal. So, it's kind of like a family, you know.
Can I tell you the truth now? Now that it's over, I never got Velvet Revolver anyway. You should be with STP. Honestly, those are the guys for you. That's who you make your best music with.
Yeah, I mean, with a band, I kind of see this as like, that David Bowie period where he was in Los Angeles and just, writing hits and Young Americans, even though it's one of my favorite songs, and Not Happy, and then he, moved to, obscure place in Germany and with Brian Eno producing.
Yeah.
And
so you think that was your weird period, going off with Slash and those guys and doing
no, like
Revolver.
Right now it's like that was his getting free period,
Right.
and making decisions for himself, making the kind of music he wanted to make.
So what's going on now? You sober or are you having a hard time?
No drugs,
really?
drugs at all.
'Cause
Yeah.
every time you tell me that, the next day I read you get arrested.
No, man. It's I haven't done heroin, and on December 5th it'll be 6 years.
You take Subutex?
What's that?
You take Subutex?
Suboxone.
You do take it.
Yep. It's helped me. I'm an advocate of it.
He's not
some people
sober.
it works for tremendously.
So
And
you're not sober, you're on Suboxone.
no, it's even in the big book it talks about some people having to take medicine.
Right.
It doesn't get you high.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait.
No, it
get you
doesn't.
high.
It doesn't get you high because it's got a blocker. It's got naltrexone in it
can't
as
get
well.
high, yeah.
Excuse me.
If you were to be on heroin and take it, you would go into immediate withdrawals.
Right.
What do you think's going on with you? Seriously, do you think did a doctor ever sit you down? Do you think that do you have like a mental illness, or do you have some? I'm 40 times in rehab.
Yeah,
I'm worried
well,
about you.
I have bipolar disorder.
Oh, you're bipolar.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
so that explains it.
And also, when I was a little kid, I was told that I had ADD. They wanted to put me on Ritalin when I was 6 years old.
Do you think they should have?
You know what? It might have changed things. There's a member in my extended family who is young and was put on, the basic same thing kind of as Ritalin, and was getting in a lot of trouble at school. Very, very smart. And once he was put on the medication, wasn't getting in trouble at all anymore.
So
Getting
have you ever had
green notes home, instead of red notes.
Have you ever had a full psychotic break? Have you ever had a full hallucinatory psychotic break as a bipolar individual?
No, mine were more. Only if I was shooting or smoking cocaine.
Right.
But no, on its own, no. Mine were more like
You mean you never stayed up for days and then said, I can't, I don't know my reality?
in the studio. If I was on a
high?
manic period, I would force Doug to stay there till 5 a.m. if I was on a roll, because it makes you'd be really creative.
Right.
And we'd sometimes write 2 songs, in a day. I mean, write, record, and mix.
Wow.
And
But is it good? Well, I mean, when you...
oh yeah, it's incredible. But you feel like you can, nothing can stop you. I mean, you can take on the world, and then a week later, a couple days later, then self-doubt starts creeping in, and you feel like, what the hell was I thinking?
Right.
I can't do that.
It's a hard way to live, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're self-medicated. Maybe that's what all the drug problems were.
Yeah,
You're just trying to get normal.
That's what a lot of people tend to do.
Do
So
you...
on the road, Howard,
Yeah.
like when I went to see him and they couldn't get him out of the trailer, what's
Yeah,
happening?
what was
then?
happening when they couldn't get you out of the trailer? What was going on in the trailer? When you were on the road, those days they couldn't get you out of the trailer? What was
Yeah.
going on in the trailer? Were you just getting laid, or what were you in there doing?
Now, usually it had to do with, because I'm going through a situation with my wife.
Yeah.
Really?
That is,
Hey, I heard you broke up.
yeah.
You all right?
It's, well, it was a bad year. My brother died, and then
You're
that.
kidding?
No,
What did he die from?
it was drug related.
Jesus. Was he bipolar too?
Yeah, severe depression. I don't know if it was bipolar, but severe depression. Ever since he was a little boy.
No kidding. Oh, man.
An amazing athlete, amazing musician.
Were you
but
close to him?
nothing, Oh, very close. Yeah, he was my best friend.
Oh, so you must be devastated.
Yeah, I had to go and identify his body.
What, he OD'd?
No, I really believe he died of a broken heart. He hadn't seen his kids for months because of a restraining order, and he was just about to go to family court and be able to see his kids.
Right.
And then he went downtown to go score, got caught, and it ruined everything. And you know, he told his wife what happened, and you know, she said that she could just tell he had given up. And he never called me and let me know. I had heard, and I was really angry because we had just gotten really close again. I mean, he was with me on Christmas, you know, and we had made a turkey, and we had totally screwed up the gravy, and you know, and we were really good at, you know, making the gravy. We learned from our mom, you know.
Did you guys have incredibly bad childhoods or something? Did something weird go down?
No. We had actually, you know, my mom and my natural father had a divorce when I was young, but you know, we grew up in a small town where things were really pretty normal.
Really?
But you know, there's a lot of alcoholism and that, you know, that is pretty rampant through.
Was your mom an alcoholic?
You know, I don't want to.
You don't drag her into this?
Well, you know, she was sober for 25 years in the program.
So what happened?
We dragged her through the mud, though, for quite a long time.
So what happened? You and your old lady broke up, but what, she had enough of you being in and out of rehab and all that stuff?
Well, you know, she has, you know, her own stuff, and
you pissed off at her?
What's that?
You pissed off at her?
You know, it's a very complicated situation. You know, when there was the issues that happened with her, you know, I always felt I was there, you know, and whenever I kind of had problems, I sort of was left to figure things out on my own, and left to your own devices. It's kind of difficult to
you bang some other chicks
on your own. No, I never cheated on my wife.
What about as soon as she said, "Okay, it's over"? How long did you wait before you started banging other chicks? I'd be out that night.
No. It was I don't know.
How long you wait? What's the time frame?
I have a girlfriend now.
Oh, of course. Hot model?
Model, actress, director.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Model, actress, director.
Model, actress, director.
Yeah, she directed one of the videos.
Doug, you met her?
Oh, yeah.
Hot?
Super hot.
Super hot, yeah. You hear them banging all the time? That's what's going on. Not yet? No?
Wait for the tour, though.
I like to see what goes on in there.
No.
She's a director. Does she look like Francis Ford Coppola?
I bet you.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
how many times was she in rehab?
Except for there's only a beard in like certain parts of the face.
How many times was she in rehab?
No, not for. You know, I don't know. It seems like, you know, it's what a business. I want to own a chain. I want to own the McDonald's chain of rehab.
Was she in rehab for sex addiction?
No.
Oh, that'd be hot.
No.
Was she a freak in bed?
Uh-huh.
I bet you are, right? I mean, you're into some weird stuff. I bet it ain't easy being in bed with you. I mean, there's a lot of things going on there.
Well, you know, I think it's a, if you're in a relationship, it's and you love somebody, it's a safe place to have fun.
Did your ex-wife, was she cheating on you? Is that what happened? You caught her? I knew it. You were having your problems.
Wait for the answer.
I see the face. I don't need the answer. He's got it written all over him. Go ahead, give me the answer. Go ahead, Scott. You let me know. She cheated.
Who's he talking to?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What are you saying?
I can't say for certain, but when I was completely drug free for 4 years. I had a 3-month bender on coke, and I didn't tell the band. Only told my manager, and I said, I want to go to this place down in Orange County, away from where all the paparazzi are, and I had the tour bus take me right there after the show.
Smart.
And I was there 3 days when I heard when she told me the news of.
She with a dude now?
No, that there was.
Another man?
Yeah.
Shit. And you're a fucking rock star.
Who'd she go to?
Who'd she go to? Who'd she go to? The pool boy?
No, Joe the plumber.
Really? Look at this. You're a rock star. That's a major decision on our part. Did she clean you out for money?
Huh? We're still going through it, but
do you know prenup, right? I remember you said yes.
Yeah, I got it.
You got a prenup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God. Somebody got a hold of you.
But you know what? California's sketchier than.
Did you know the dude she was doing it with?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything
Want me
about
to find out something?
No.
Want me to put my boys on it?
It'll eventually come out, but it definitely drove me crazy for like it was my biggest addiction. Really, was
Sex?
was her. It was the my wife. I mean, it was years, it was 17 years that we were in love with each other, and I thought I knew what my whole life was going to be.
You still love her?
I'll always love her. I would not go back.
No.
It's like as soon as the reality sort of hit. It was like someone put glasses on me, reading glasses.
Let me ask you something, though. She calls you up. She goes, hi. Oh, here, I can do it. Wait, she goes, because I got to understand this. I've never gotten this call. Hi, Scott. How are you? Does it go something like that?
That sounds like her.
Does this sound like her a little bit?
Sounds just like.
Okay. Hi, Scott. Look, I've got some bad news. I guess it's bad. Well, it's good and bad. The bad news is I'm fucking somebody else. The good news is you can fuck someone else. So, what do you think? And you owe me a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
good luck in rehab.
Good and yeah, all the best. Bye. I mean, is it that quick? I mean, it's got to be crazy that far.
Kinda.
Wow.
And so for 4 days it was brutal. I mean, brutal. And then, the guys there were really cool, and we started kind of making a list of possible,
guys it might be.
Yeah, guys that it might be.
Jesus,
guys that guys that might want to go out with next.
Right. Oh, guys, that whole kissing thing. When you used to kiss guys on stage and stuff and wear a dress, was that to be cool in a way back then? Or
no, it was just.
You bi?
It was just. No, I'm not bi at all.
So. I think you're into
nothing
chicks.
bi about me.
Strong drugs.
Right.
No, it was just completely to shock, and because we were we got massive so fast. I mean, it was like it was. Penis enlargement before they had penis enlargement.
Right, biggest band in the world.
So it was almost, and we saw our fan base so much different from what it was when we were a smaller band, playing in, touring around in an RV, and when we would play Sex Type Thing, people weren't getting the irony,
right?
What we were trying to put across, and there was this like thing with guys like, with this look on their face, and
you wanted to show them that they shouldn't be so homophobic.
Well, and so it was misogynistic. It's like, I mean, everyone loves to fuck. I mean, hopefully. I mean, some people don't like to, and
a lot of girls have told me they don't like to.
No. You mean girls fuck you and they say they don't like it?
Yeah, it seems like half the population loves it.
No, before they fuck me, they say they don't like them.
I am proud you are sober. I'm happy for you because I always wished that you would find some happiness and sobriety, and it looks like maybe you found it this time, right?
Yeah, I'm not perfect. Like there's, I do drink sometimes, and
you do?
And
now,
it's something that I it's the thing to work on next.
What do you like to drink?
Caucasians, White Russians.
White Russians?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like the dude.
Yeah, White Russian.
Like the dude.
Look at you. Look at you with the White Russians.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the weight gain is.
You gain weight? You look like you weigh 3 pounds.
No,
you look good. You actually look good.
Yeah, about...
you were getting a little too thin. I was afraid
12 pounds.
Really?
You were looking a little
Gained 12
anorexic.
pounds.
You were looking a little anorexic for a while. You look healthy now. You look like a young Clint Eastwood.
See, but you're the dude with
good.
money, so
He's gotta
the White
take
Russians
off
will
his
lead to
shirt.
white lines.
Right.
He's got to take off his shirt on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You got to take your shirt off on stage. You got to watch that weight. That's right.
I see. I can't do that right now.
Yeah. Get the big man tits and all that stuff, right? Me too. You can't always maintain it, man.
Dude, you are always you're still rail thin.
No. I got a gut. I got what they call a gunt. It's I got a thing going on there. I'm not that great a shape. No.
Howard, yeah, you're fat.
Now
Scott,
look
you're
at that
fat
guy.
too.
He's a mountain of molten lust.
You guys are getting fat.
Mountain of molten lust.
I got to do something about that.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
So you put out is this a solo album?
It helps, huh?
Oh, it helps. Big Subutex.
Yeah.
He's on Subutex.
But you can drink on that, huh?
Yeah.
On the Subutex,
You could drink on that, right?
Well, I try not to. The taste is shitty as
Really?
booze.
Right.
But you know what he said? What Scott said when I missed the Saget roast?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did. I had done heroin for 3 days, and then I took Subutex 3 hours after the last. And so I started to turn green. I thought I was dying. I couldn't get on a plane. So he knows what I'm talking about. I went into immediate withdrawals is what happened.
3 ought to get together. That'd be nice.
Yeah, you could have your own meeting right here.
So Doug was telling us, Doug produced your new album. It's a double.
Both of us. Yeah.
It's 2 CDs.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's a solo project, right?
Yes.
And most of the songs about the breakup with your wife.
Yeah, it just seemed that, and it wasn't intentionally that way. It was just that, in those periods where, it just seemed, whenever she needed help, if she was kind of off the wagon,
right,
I was there to, help detox her at home, whatever, and whenever I would have a problem, it was like, we can't be around here,
That's cold.
So, so I would go to the studio, and, Doug has been sober for a long, long time.
13 years.
And
I got the whole story.
He is probably the most unjudgmental, understanding, and thoughtful person, and not just from one point of view. He kind of takes, the whole situation and sort of would give me really good feedback, lay it out, and
Bring the new girlfriend down to the studio when you're recording these tracks? That's an aphrodisiac.
But and it would really inspire me,
Right.
and
What do you want to play here today? You want to do a song?
Yeah,
You want to do something live?
Yeah, do a couple. If we can.
Sure. Yeah, here's some headphones. Try these on.
Oh, great. Yeah, let me get some water.
You want water? And we'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Sit down. You're a rock star. You can. By the way, when those guys from Stone Temple Pilots got the phone call from you that you were ready to go back to them, they must have been beating off. I mean, there's money to be made on the road, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
There's money to be made on the road.
Yeah. I think we toured 2 months more than we should have, because the first 4 months everywhere sold out,
Right.
but we didn't have a new album, so the extra 2 months, it's like, ticket sales weren't as solid, and then the whole economy fell apart.
Right. So, but all right. Stone Temple Pilots getting back together, and who knows, maybe you'll make an album with those guys.
Yeah, there have been some amazing songs.
Yeah, all right. You want the headphones? Or you want the nose spray?
No sprays in there.
And
I can't hear this guitar in here yet. It's not up. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't put it up yet.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that, do you?
Yeah, you don't need to hear that guitar. Just play it. What's the song about your wife?
Yeah, I need my lyrics.
Let's do that "Killing Me Sweetly," right?
Yeah, do one song, because I got to go to a meeting.
For the wife.
Pick this song about your wife, because
All right.
I got to go to a meeting. You were late, by the way. Doug is playing guitar. He's the co-producer of the album with Scott. The single is called "Missing Cleveland." The solo album "Happy" is in stores November 25th. It's called "Happy," huh?
Happy in Galoshes.
Yeah, but is that like ironic or something? I mean, you're not.
Well, it
really
means
happy.
like happy when it's raining.
Okay.
Really.
The solo tour kicks off in January, which I'd like to go see you do. And
Definitely.
for tour dates, go to the scottweiland.com. scottweiland.com. And this is a song about your ex-wife?
Yes.
And what are we saying in this song? We hate her or we love her?
No, it talks about the times when I first met her, and it kind of is sort of a timeline.
Okay.
Did you meet her in Cleveland or something? What's Cleveland?
That's a different song.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
What's the name of this song?
I don't know.
Missing Cleveland?
No, Killing Me Sweetly.
Killing Me Sweetly.
Oh, killing me.
Yeah.
She's killing you.
Do you have it memorized? Because I don't have it. The lyric.
Really? You don't know?
You guys don't know that?
I got it memorized.
Do you really? Scott, are you sure you got it?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, okay. All right, I'll keep quiet now.
Are we ready? Here we go.
What's wrong?
No, I'm just thinking it's funny that.
Really nice.
I really like that.
Little bossa nova.
Very beautiful.
I was enjoying that.
That's a beautiful song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
I'm not kidding. That's a winner. Boys came up with something good.
Thank you very much.
Really, that is nice.
You know, that wife ought to leave you more often.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what? She actually used to joke about that.
Really?
She's actually on the phone right now. She says, I can't live on 50 grand a month. Very nice song. Now, let's go back to tour.
50 grand a month.
Scott, back with Howard again, man.
He's the man. He's always been there from the very beginning.
There seems to be a genuine, concern when he talks to you about your life, and you're speaking very honestly back with him. Is there a mutual respect there?
Yeah. I mean, you hear interviews where he just destroys people, and then you hear some interviews where he has relationships with people over the years, and and I think we actually, like each other.
Right, because he was
and respect
getting
each other.
Definitely. He was getting some candid information out of you, but it didn't seem scandalous. It seemed very genuine.
Nope. And he knows, and he actually has a respect when to sort of back off and not push too far.
Right, and make it too tabloidish. So.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? When you come in here next time to see Howard, what will happen, hopefully?
You know what? I don't know. I think we'll probably have. Do they do the full band thing here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll probably have our full band, and flying short people on wires
Suspended in midair.
Yeah.
So it'll be a full STP reunion with.
With like the flying monkey outfits from Wizard of Oz.
Finally, get a true show. All right, man. Well, good luck with your new album, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
TV talking about Robin, and this is revealing because this is more than she tells me.
This is revealing.
It is.
What did I tell her?
You know, I had dinner on Saturday night, sorry to name drop here, with Robin Quivers, whom I love.
Who's that?
Howard Stern's.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like literally falling asleep right now.
Yeah, I
so
see
tired.
that. Yeah.
And she was dating like a 25-year-old guy.
She's dating like a 25
and if he
or
dies,
he is a 25?
he's 25.
Okay, all right.
I said, wow, times have changed.
I'm not dead. She
Stop
was
it.
having a few drinks.
Come on.
She was having quite a few drinks.
Why are you being so silly
I'm
about
not
this?
being
So you're dating
silly.
a 25-year-old.
I'm not.
You are. You obviously confided in her, and she
Here
told
we
it on
go.
TV.
I said I had dated a 25-year-old.
So you're
I am
not now?
dating any 25-year-old.
You're not seeing that guy anymore.
No.
It's over.
It's over.
All right.
Whatever's over. We're not dating.
Where
now.
did she get that idea then?
I'm telling you, when you're talking in a room full of people and everybody's yelling, she probably remembered it that way, but that is not the case.
You mean, in other words, she was doing most of the talking and didn't really listen carefully.
I'm simply saying there might have been a lot of noise in the restaurant and she misunderstood.
When was it over, so we can clear this up?
You were in your
Before
20s.
the holidays.
Before the holidays?
Yeah.
You're talking about before Christmas?
Yeah.
Why did it end?
It wasn't anything. It was, we went
you
out
were
a couple of times.
A couple of booty calls, but so
not
why not?
booty calls even.
He was your booty call.
He was not a booty call.
So you never did him?
No.
Never had sex with the guy?
No.
Wow. I'm shocked.
You're well,
I thought
be
that was
shocked.
but I thought that was the whole point. You wanted to have
No,
sex with a 25-year-old.
I told you I don't have that point in me.
How far did you get with the guy? You made out, I bet.
It's none of your business how far I got.
I bet you he saw those titties. I'm telling you.
It's none of your business.
I hope he didn't, because he brought the shittiest cupcakes up here of all time.
I'm actually happy he didn't bang you, because I thought it was highly disgusting. But it is my business. I brought him to you. I mean, let's face it.
So, nothing happened.
Were you embarrassed to be with a 25-year-old? Did it ultimately, faced with the actual reality, like it was a fantasy, and then faced with the actual reality, you said, I don't want to go there.
That. No.
You just didn't like him that much.
No, he was a sweetheart.
So what's the problem?
I wasn't going to have a relationship with a 25-year-old.
But you always claimed that. You said, I want to have sex with a 25-year-old.
No, I never said that. See, this is what you said.
You told me.
I'll work on getting the tape.
Thank you.
Because you said...
Again, I will tell you exactly what I said because I know what I said.
And then we'll get the tape.
It's time for me to have an inappropriately young man on my arm. I was talking about going out and being seen with a young man.
I don't know.
Go get the tape. I know what I said.
Gary?
Because it's simply what I see sometimes.
Gary's already on it, Robin.
I know, and that's what he's going to find.
It's good to see you, Robin, getting the Inquisition just like anybody else.
Oh, please. Are you kidding? It goes around the room.
She gets it worse than
But you're not
anybody.
revealing at all.
But George, she fights it. You know,
Yeah, I know.
She fights it. Like, you know, I said to someone yesterday, I said, George is so great.
He
I
just
go,
rolls
George,
over.
how many fingers can you get up your ass? 3. 3 fingers in my ass. Why would you have fingers in your ass? Well, you know, there are times I have to apply ointment or...
And we don't know a thing about her relationship now. I mean, after your Inquisition.
No, but did you ever go out with him and be seen on? Was he seen on your arm? Did that happen? Oh, it did happen. Where
Sure,
did you
we
take
went out.
him?
I didn't go any place fancy, but
Right.
you know, Fred saw him at my apartment, and
Right.
you know, we went to restaurants.
So your fantasy was to be seen with a 25-year-old,
It wasn't a fantasy. It was a joke.
but the joke came true. I mean, so obviously it wasn't. You know, many a truth is said in jest. Don't you agree?
No.
I mean, there was some truth in it. You said.
All right,
And I heard you say that even off the air a couple of
But it
times
was,
to me.
you know why? I won't even tell you the actress, but once I was at a party,
Okay.
and this actress of a certain age
All right.
turned to me when, you know, I came over to say hello, and we were talking. She goes, "Oh, let me introduce my boyfriend."
All right, I know who it
And
is.
This guy he looked like her son's son. And I thought, oh
Did
my
he used to be her
God.
driver?
Huh?
Did he used to be her driver?
I don't know what he did before.
All right, okay.
I'm simply, and so I said, oh, there must be a point at which women get to a certain age and they think, oh, I'm going to just have some fling with a young guy. And it was a joke on my part. It's not a wish or a desire.
Now, when you were seeing this guy, whatever you were doing with him, did you make it clear to him that this is no desire of yours? I don't understand. It
I
sounds
did
very-
tell him that when I said that, it was a joke. Yeah,
He knew it was a joke.
that was a joke. But he turned out to be a really nice guy, and we had some fun for a little while.
I didn't trust that guy.
Oh, please.
I did. I liked him.
He looked
He
a
was a
little weird.
very nice guy.
Whack job.
Do you still speak with him at all? Does he call
No,
you?
we
Does he
haven't
write
been in
you?
touch. No.
Wow. How did you end it? How did things end?
It just sort of, you know, we just stopped talking.
Did you say to him, listen, enough already? We have to stop talking?
No, it wasn't even like that. It was just like everybody got very busy and we went our separate ways during the holidays, and that was that.
I'm not buying this 100%.
Well, I can't help you out in any other way.
Either you wanted it and he didn't give it to you,
No,
or
no,
something's up here.
You know what? There were a
Yeah.
few complications that he really found unacceptable, I'm sure.
Complications that you presented.
I don't present them. You guys present them.
Steve Langford presented.
Oh, please. This guy was busy writing me letters. He certainly wasn't uptight about Steve Langford.
No, it wasn't Steve Langford.
What?
It was TV shows with people calling him names and
What
crap
TV
like that.
show?
There was something on Howard TV. I didn't even know about it. And Greg Carmel was calling him all kinds of names or something. I don't even know. I
'cause
never
he was
saw
fighting
the
over
thing.
you.
Oh, but Greg was probably joking around.
I don't know what it was. It just, you know,
Like
left a
how
bad taste in
all
my
of a
mouth.
sudden he has problems. The guy's writing me letters, wants to be part of the whole thing and be with Robin. And
Greg probably never even met him.
He never sought any more attention from this show than that.
Well, you don't allow it.
Oh, I don't allow
Oh,
it.
please, there's such rules to dating you.
I never had to say anything to him.
Poor Jim
It just
Florentine
wasn't-
ended up like a mummy. The guy was afraid to speak. You had him trained like a dog.
please. Okay, right.
Oh, you're tough. You are tough, boy.
I'm so tough, right.
The guy who falls in
Doing
love with
well
you.
over here.
The guy who falls in love with you has to follow some rules, boy. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
like you have no rules.
I'm just saying.
You have no rules.
Yeah, but it's different. I'm a guy.
Oh.
I have one
You
rule.
can't go around behaving like that.
I have one rule for a hot chick. She's just got to fuck me. She could use me for. She could want to get. Use
You don't
the
care
show
what
to get
she says.
Anything. Use the show. Use the fucking. You know, I don't care.
Right. What else is going on with John Hine? Look who's here. John Hine got a new shirt on today, and he's all ready to broadcast at 11 o'clock on Howard 100 and Howard 101. What do you have for us, Johnny?
Howard, Robin refuted Jillian Barbery's claim that she's currently dating a 25-year-old.
And by the way, you should know that I was absolutely right that Robin made statements about dating a 25-year-old. Here is Robin from a broadcast.
And I didn't say anything about sex.
Oh, come on. Listen to what you said. And
All
then
right, let me hear
what
what
would you
I said.
infer from this?
What did I say?
Robin,
I heard
I'm
on the
gonna
wrap-up show that you said you were going to start dating guys like 22 years old.
Yes,
Is that for real?
I said it's time in my life for it, like a ridiculously inappropriate partner.
Hey, Robin, we should double date.
So
Yeah.
you're preparing us for that.
Right. Just expect to see me looking crazy with some very young man.
Is this Bill Revolver? What's your dating age range, do you think?
Oh, I'm going real young this time.
Like,
I
what is it,
decided
cougar?
there's a certain point at which I've been watching people in my position, and there's a certain point at which a woman dates a ridiculously young guy.
Who are you talking about, like Katie Couric?
Yeah, Katie, all of them do it.
Who's she dating right now?
She's dating a runner who's
triathlete.
yeah.
Like 20
How old
years
is he?
old.
20-something.
He just got out of college, I think.
I think I should be visiting my boyfriend in the dorm.
Right. Yeah, you should sleep over. Like the parents will get pissed that you sleep over in his dorm and
That's
they're paying
right.
for it.
I want an angry group of parents trying to get rid of me.
Look, you don't say you're having sex, but boy, oh boy, that's about the best confirmation.
All joking around.
Well, I took you seriously.
Boy, you're very funny.
No, you're funny.
That's silly.
You make me funny.
So, Robin, you're really not dating a 25-year-old anymore?
I'm really not dating a 25-year-old
So, Jillian Barbary just, where did that come from? She misunderstood?
She misunderstood.
Any young
Is that
guys?
not, I mean, you act
possible.
as if it's not possible to misunderstand.
It is, but...
You know, with a crazy conversation going around a
But
dinner
you
table.
could be dating a young guy. We just want to make sure.
I could be doing anything, but I'm not doing
You've expressed
that.
interest in younger guys, so we just want to make
Here
sure.
we go again with this expressed interest. This is a myth you guys keep pumping. I was joking around.
So there's no one in your life right now? No
I didn't
special
say
guy?
that. I didn't
so
say anything.
So maybe she didn't misunderstand.
No. You're misconstruing everything. You're saying
She's saying the word pumping. I mean, come on. What's going on?
Please. You guys are making a lot about nothing. I have a very active social life, that's all.
But if you were dating a young guy, you'd let us know, right?
If I was dating somebody seriously, I'd let you know.
All right, thanks, Rob.
With the stars here pimping my new book, I'm hosting as fast as I can.
Tom, it's been a while since you've been on.
Yeah, I did Holly Weird Squares, pre-serious, and I was a contestant. Howard hosted. I lost to Slow Adam.
Hopefully this time will be better.
It couldn't be worse.
Now, Howard's a huge fan of Beth. So
Yes, I know. We tried to get Beth on, but she won't leave his side.
Maybe talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Everything's up in there. Everything's fair game to talk about.
Look where I am.
All right, cool. We'll see you in there.
Fair enough.
All right, listen, let me introduce Tom Bergeron, who just wrote a book. Tom is the current host of Dancing with the Stars. He's had a very successful career with Hollywood Squares. He's a top flight announcer. He's considered one of the best in the business. And now he wrote a book.
Hello.
And he needs you to buy it because he wants a big success.
Wow, he looks old.
Oh, shut up.
He looks so
Artie.
You're a famous guy. You're a famous guy, and you look younger on TV, but you still look good. How do I look?
You look like shit, Artie, frankly.
Right. Tom, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Disney's going to fire this motherfucker.
Tom, where'd you grow up?
Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I was telling Robin, I started going through your book last night, the new book, and by the way, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And thanks for always doing our various specials and helping us out.
Always a pleasure.
So, you were a radio announcer at 17?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you always have that profession? You've got one of the most professional deliveries. You see,
And
he's
it
the
seems
guy.
so easy.
He's the guy I always would try to sound like when I was starting out in radio. I'd be like, how do I talk like? How do I get a nice delivery?
That's right. I was 17 years old and I was at high school talking like this.
Did you have a mature voice at 17?
I did. It was still changing. At that point, it sounded a bit like Mr. Haney on Green Acres.
You don't smoke.
$200.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Douglas. That kind of thing.
You don't smoke cigarettes.
I do not.
You didn't do any of that. You kept your voice in good shape.
I did.
And you knew at 17 you wanted to be a radio announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
What
was
attracted you to radio?
You know, I mean, I don't look so good. You're a nice, handsome
I
guy.
was sort of a pimply-faced teenager, and
right?
radio seemed to be a good way to hide and
and you
earn a
had the
living.
nerve to get on the radio at 17.
Yeah, I had a teacher at the high school who was a newsman at the local station. So
Right.
he was the person I wanted to meet and take his class and ace it and brown nose him and maybe get in the door at the
Were your
local
parents
station.
upset that you wanted to be in radio?
No, there were several periods when I was doing like improv theater and things like that in subsequent years where they were scratching their heads thinking, you might want to get a real job.
Where did you get a job, your first radio job?
At my hometown radio station, WHAV.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
At 17, I wouldn't have had the balls to do that ever. I mean, I knew I wanted to be on the radio, but I'd be scared out
Well,
of my
at
mind.
16, I actually I interviewed two of the Three Stooges from the house.
Now, I was going to ask you about that because you write about that in your book. Oh, you didn't get to meet them in person?
No.
You got to interview Mo and Larry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
16 years old. I'm at the house. My folks are out. My sister's out. And I knew Mo and Larry were alive. I knew, Larry had a stroke or something like that. But
he was in an old age home.
That's
Larry.
right, in Woodland Hills, California. And so I thought, I'll give him a call. I'll call information in California.
Wow.
And information said, well, we have a lot of M. Howards listed, and we have one Larry Fine. I said, I'll take that number. I called, and his mother answered.
His mother?
How old was Larry Fine?
Well, I thought the mother would be about 180, 120. And she said, no, that's not that Larry Fine, but I know where he is. We get a lot of those calls. He's at the Motion Picture Country Home in Woodland Hills.
Wow.
I called, 16 years old, my heart beating like a jackhammer.
You were a big Three Stooges fan?
Yes,
Yeah, me too.
with Curly.
Right. Not so
then
much.
you get into Curly Joe and Joe
Not
DeRita.
happening.
Forget it.
It really falls apart.
No,
Yeah.
It was
you
the
want to
Curly
talk
years.
about looking old, Artie? That's when you get to those shorts. Then we're looking old.
Curly Joe Besser.
Curly, the original Curly was already dead, right?
He died
young.
in 52. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So what year are we talking about?
So would this be the 70s, like 1971 or 2?
Now, were you doing this live on the air? Or
No,
were you
I
doing
was
this
in my
back-
house,
Right.
with a little suction cup connected to the phone into
And this
a
is
tape
before you
recorder.
even got into radio.
Yes.
You just did it on your own.
On my own.
How brilliant.
And so I call the Motion Picture Country Home, and the switchboard guy goes, yeah, Larry's here. I think he's playing poker. Let me check. So he comes back to the phone. He goes, can you call in half an hour? I said, yeah, sure. Call back. Again, Larry comes to the phone. Still distinctively that voice, even, suffering a little bit of the effects of the stroke. About 20 minutes into a really great conversation, he goes, do you want Mo's number?
Wow.
I said, yeah. So he gives me Mo's unlisted phone number.
Wow.
I call Mo's house. Mo's wife answers. Mo comes on the phone, and he's a little pissed because, who gave you this number? I said, Larry did. He went, Larry.
That numbskull?
Yeah.
Why you?
Yeah, I know. That's what it felt
He
like.
wanted to take a hammer
That's
to
right.
Larry's
Yeah.
head.
Hey, not so hard. But I then called them subsequent to those tape
So
conversations.
Mo talked to you
Yep.
for how long? Like,
Probably about 20 minutes, half an hour.
and what did you talk to
We
him about?
talked about the history of the Stooges. We talked about how they got no residuals when the shorts were in syndication.
Do you still have the tapes?
I have them somewhere.
Would you, if you find them, can you air them as a special?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
And
that'd
that
be
is
great.
the thing that is driving me crazy, where I know I have those tapes
Oh,
somewhere.
God, you got to find those.
But-
That's the holy grail.
It really
Put
is.
some effort into that.
I know, I will. Now that I have a place to put them.
Yeah, we'll make a Howard 100 special.
That'd be great. And so I called them back about 3 or 4 times each over the next year and a half. Larry, interestingly, sounded the best he sounded a month before he died.
Wow.
And Mo, you could hear, Mo died of lung cancer,
Yeah.
and you could hear that in his voice.
Was Mo a smoker?
Yeah, heavy smoker.
Because the weird thing is that here they were talking to a 16-year-old kid. Did it ever dawn on them that you had no radio show and that you were just interviewing them for your own purposes?
This is a private conversation.
Absolutely. Not only did it dawn on them, one time when I was doing a charity fundraiser at the high school, I had Three Stooges shorts in the high school. We were raising money for a local charity.
I said, I should call Mo up. He should address the crowd.
Right.
So I went into the principal's office. I get on the phone. It's like, hey, Mo, Tom Bergeron from Haverhill High School. How are you?
The principal must have thought you were a real mover and shaker.
Yeah, that's right. And he gave an address to the audience.
Oh, my
so
God.
I go
Mo
out.
showed up?
No, well, he taped
on
it.
the phone.
On the phone.
Oh, my God.
So I get on the stage in the high school auditorium. We stop one of the films midway. The audience is booing me. I said, wait a minute. You're going to like this. And I hit the tape recorder, and it's Mo. Hello, this is Mo Howard in California talking to all of you at Haverhill High School. Everyone went nuts.
Were you like a very popular kid in high school? Pulling off that kind of crap in high school? You must have been a very popular guy.
I got along. Yeah.
I mean, all of a sudden, it's like right out of a movie.
Yeah.
You're like you're like Kevin Bacon in Footloose or something.
Yeah, there you go.
You get right up on
Ferris.
stage. Hey, kids.
Yeah.
You're Ferris. Kids, guess what?
I was like Susan Boyle.
Yeah, I'm stopping this Three Stooges marathon because guess what? Here's Mo to address the Haverhill High School.
You should have been swimming in pussy after that.
You say that in your career, women like Elizabeth Vargas hit on you. That she was
didn't hit on me.
She was attracted to you.
Wow,
we have a little crush on each other.
You do?
Yeah.
And you
Who's Elizabeth Vargas?
Elizabeth
From
Vargas
2020 and
Yeah,
ABC
she's a
News.
news correspondent.
Super hot.
Yeah?
Super femme.
Yeah, she was the one I did the a week on Good Morning America with back when. The last time I saw all you guys in one place was that Fox After Breakfast
That's
show
right, yeah.
when your movie was out.
That's right.
And no, I was here doing Hollywood Weird Squares after
Right,
that. Yeah,
that's right.
And I lost to Slow Adam.
God,
that was humiliating.
Isn't Hollywood Squares the greatest gig ever? I dream like I don't know why.
That was a great gig.
I dreamt of being a game show host when I was a boy.
Yeah.
And to me, what a gig. I mean, you get, hi celebrities, and then you get to ask the
it's all
questions.
fun,
and they
yeah.
tape in one day, right?
One day we started taping at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we were done at 4:30.
Oh my God.
And we did 5 shows.
And the money's fantastic.
And it was good. It was, Artie, how much was I making on that one? I forget.
Well, listen, Tom, I don't expect him to remember this, but in 1999, I did Hollywood Squares
remember you
with
there.
Tom Bergeron.
Yeah.
All right. So his voice will always be in my fucking head because, Howard, I'm telling you, on all 5 shows, I didn't get one answer right.
Are you serious?
Robin, not one answer right. Because, they give you a suggestion for the joke.
Yeah.
Bruce Valanche comes in and says, say this or something,
Yeah.
And they give you the question, but they don't give you the answer. They go,
Right.
you could bluff
They
or
can't,
whatever.
yeah.
So I don't get one. The last question that I get, she goes, I'll take Artie Lang for the win. And he goes, Artie from the Norm. Tom was great at that. And I said, okay, I'm going to fuck with this broad because I've got nothing,
Right.
So the question was, who did Bill Clinton say in a recent interview was his favorite person of the 20th century? So I made it hard for this woman. I said, listen, I, without question, just saw this interview. I saw a tape of it, and I had never seen it. I said, I saw the interview just the other day. Without question, Bill Clinton said his favorite guy of the 20th century is, without question, JFK, John F. Kennedy Jr. And Tom goes to the woman. Now, she's going to win,
Right.
if she gets it right, or she'll lose.
So Tom says,
And Tom goes, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree? She goes, I'll agree. You saw the interview. I'll agree. And he goes, Moo no Gandhi. And the whole audience just boos me.
But you
played
did
the game.
exactly right.
That's
You
what
did
you're supposed to
exactly
do.
what you're supposed to do,
That's
Artie.
I guess so. But
Tom, you could have helped the woman and said, look at that guy. You think he knows what he's talking about?
Has he seen an interview?
Yeah, but he
no,
was-
God,
he
He's
was-
insane. He's on drugs. Paula Abdul. Let me get back to this one
Sure,
second.
go
So
ahead.
you're right next door to
Yeah,
American Idol.
we're neighbors.
And you see her. What's her problem? What's she on? What do you think?
I
makes
gotta
sense
say,
to
I don't know what happens when she walks onto that set.
Right.
But across the hall, we have a very lucid, flirty little.
When ABC said to you, you're going to be on one night against American Idol, I mean, you probably figured this is curtains, but the show has maintained itself dancing with these
It does.
stars.
Look, Idol is always the Death Star. I think,
Right.
even still. I mean, there's still when we're on in the spring season, we always are like maybe right after American Idol in the Nielsen rankings, but
Right.
but never ahead of them.
Do you check the ratings?
Yeah,
You do.
Oh yeah.
Because you want this thing to keep
course,
going.
yeah.
This thing. Are you already lined up with celebrities for the next season?
They're booking now. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're booking.
Who would
now.
be a
They might
good
be talking
get?
to Beth again.
Well,
Yeah.
Beth almost, she was.
I
They
know.
put out the offer, but she doesn't want to do it.
Really?
You know what? I think Beth would win.
But it's too far away.
Yeah.
It would be
If
impossible.
you moved the show to New York, that's a
Well,
different
but
story.
like
Yeah,
Susan
what about a New
Lucci,
York-
some of these other New York people, they go out there. Susan was still working on her soap opera and coming in and
Really?
going back and forth.
You know who'd be great for Dancing with the Stars? Listen to me. Get this person. Octomom.
Perfect.
She's a big star now.
I've been thinking about it. I love to watch her.
And
dance.
she
She
do
could
it.
use to get back in shape.
What do you think?
Everybody would like to see
Look,
that.
look, the wheels are turning. She's going to get on the phone.
Octomom.
Octomom. Would you ask Octomom to
Personally?
be? No, I'm saying, do you think that that's someone that America would want to see dance?
I don't really think so. No.
Too much baggage with. But why Heather Mills? I mean, Octomom is no worse than that.
Yeah, but she was married
Listen
to
to
a
this.
Beatle.
Listen to this lineup. Condoleezza Rice.
Yeah.
Octomom.
Yeah.
Bristol Palin.
Wow.
What a lineup.
Enough said.
Wow.
Do you
What a
know that
lineup.
Condoleezza Rice was here yesterday?
I do know that.
Yeah,
In
she
the
was-
building?
She
Yeah.
was here in our conference room in the Sirius studio.
She sold me weed.
Here's another. And do you know that everyone
joke.
thought that she was Michelle Obama?
no.
Everyone was going, Michelle Obama's here.
That's Obama's brother.
I swear to God, that's what was going on here.
that-
What's wrong
I don't
with
see
people?
that.
All black women look alike.
Yeah, that's
What is
exactly
that?
it.
No one thought she was you, Robin.
I thought Robin was Condoleezza, actually, when I came in.
Condoleezza Rice, get her on the show. You know who you get to? The woman who just got that face transplant.
Oh, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, why not?
I saw that
Put her on
She's
Dancing with the
still
Stars.
healing.
So what?
Yeah.
Lisa Ren is still healing. Her
So
lips are
what?
the size of baloney. I mean, who cares? Throw her on.
We did.
They've had women on there with more face transplant than you know.
If there was a god, the ultimate team on Dancing with the Stars would be Larry Fine and Julianne Hough.
Do you ever say
Wouldn't that be
on
something?
Dancing with the Stars? Did you ever say to Lisa Rinna? Listen, Lisa, I've said it to her.
What?
I've said it to her face.
Yeah.
I said, Lisa, what's with those lips? You got to take them down a notch,
Well,
right?
even Lisa has said publicly, okay,
Yes.
maybe I've gone a little too far with the...
She looks like a hammerhead shark.
Although she she was on the show last
Yes,
this Tuesday.
saw her.
So during the dress rehearsals, which tend to be the sort of R-rated version of the real show,
Right.
she and her, I think it was Mayo,
Right.
who's competing for a spot in next season's pro lineup, and he and she danced and came over, and I just completely ignored them because I had the Playboy
Right.
up, and we're just going through, and the band is like, bring it over here, bring it over here.
Lisa Rinna's Playboy, you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Too much bush, right? I told her.
Well, I thought it was very attractively maintained.
Beautiful body,
Yeah.
but too much hair.
Did you think so?
Don't you like it completely shaved? I do.
She said they wanted it that
Yes.
way too, but that she held the line.
Would you personally have liked it all shaved?
I thought she looked fine.
You like hair down there on a woman.
I thought looking at that photo layout.
Your wife has hair?
She looked
Or do you
fine.
completely shave
I
your wife?
promised Lois I would keep her completely out of this conversation.
Lois, give me a call. I want to know what you shaved.
Lisa has a Mo Howard. She needs a curly Howard.
Oh, you
right.
think so?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
what-
ever
know
see
what?
the girls nude? Like, do you ever like
No.
walk? Because I know when they do the changes and the
Right.
costumes.
No.
You've never walked in on Lisa
The-
Rinna changing.
No,
or,
the closest, although Lisa leaves her door open.
Right.
but the closest
Show
I've
off.
seen is I've seen them without spray tan. That's about the most naked I've seen them.
And you know who surprises me? The dancer on your show, Dancing with the Stars.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's chubby. The professional dancer, Cheryl. She's got a little weight on her. I'm
Well,
surprised.
she last season, and I thought both she and Lacey Schwimmer got some heat for in that realm. They were perceived to have put on some weight, and they handled themselves pretty well, I thought. And they've both gotten back into
the one
shape.
judge, Carrie Ann Arbor. What's her story? Is she banging anyone? Does she have a boyfriend? She's kind of hot.
Yeah, I met her boyfriend.
Do you know the judges? You're acting like you hardly know these people.
Yeah,
Well,
he could
I don't
care
know
less.
their banging ratio.
No, does
It's
she have a boyfriend?
I mean,
How old is she? How old is that broad?
the degree to which they're being banged and or are banging, I am not as hip to that.
How old is the female judge, Carrie Ann?
Carrie Ann,
Arbor?
I would say
40s?
late 30s.
30s?
Right, yeah.
She's kind of hot.
I think so.
Do you feel gypped at all? I mean, you met your wife when you were very young. Did you get laid before your wife?
Yeah.
Hardly.
Well,
He didn't know this was going to happen. to him.
yeah.
He fucked Mo's wife.
Oh, yeah.
did?
Mo's wife and I. Hey.
No, seriously, did you have sex before your wife?
Yes.
But not a lot.
No, well,
I mean, how much time was there?
I was working a lot, slaving over microphones and things.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I think late teens.
Late teens.
Yeah.
And then what? You had like a serious girlfriend or two, and then the wife came along.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so sorry.
I felt so much better when I walked in.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'm really, really sorry. You know, he lost out on the Price is Right gig. He was offered
No, I
the
did.
gig. He was offered the gig, and he
out.
couldn't take it.
Well, yeah, it was
huge gig.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would have been a great one.
Instead of Drew Carey, you were offered it before Drew Carey.
Wow. It wasn't a firm offer. It was like in the conversational stage,
Right.
and it got. And that's I write about that in the book too. But it got to the point where they said, "Well, you know," I said, "You know, for me, it was being away from Lois and the girls a lot, living in
I think
Connecticut.
after all
and
these years, maybe
California.
it'd be nice. You don't live in Connecticut anymore.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, Gary and I are neighbors. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do? You fly out to L.A.
Yeah.
You tape the
have
show.
a place out there, and I'm out there about half the year.
Oh wow!
And
Lois goes with you or no?
Sometimes.
out
Our
there-
youngest daughter's going to college. Our oldest is already in college.
You get out there half a year without Lois? I mean, come on. What are we doing? What are you up to?
Living the life of a monk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Well,
I'm writing a
you
new
know
book. I wonder what's going on with you.
One of the people who used to show up on the Hollywood Squares a lot just died. Dom DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise, I know, that's true.
Oh yeah,
That's
were you
true.
there when they had to lower the curtain down for him to get changed? Were you work? He couldn't go. He was so heavy.
Oh yeah.
You were there for that?
Well, if he was on
worked the
Hollywood
curtain.
Squares, I was there.
He worked the curtain.
Yeah. I don't know if how often he was getting banged. If that was the next question.
You saw little Kim's breast? It was exposed?
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Look
was.
good?
It was making its way out.
Did the girl from The Bachelorette, did her titties slip out too?
her left breast.
Is that
started-
what happened? Because I saw her freaking out. You didn't make any reference to it, though.
Because, I just to keep the show going.
How'd that look?
It pretty much was in keeping with the rest of her. Very attractive.
Yeah.
A lot of wardrobe malfunctions, huh?
Yeah, boy, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
and it cost me so much extra with the wardrobe. All right, make that one a little looser, all right?
When you had Heather Mills on your show, the woman who divorced Paul McCartney,
Yes.
she was dancing, she had the one leg.
That's
It was
right.
very inspirational that she
Yes.
could do that, but she's a major, I don't want to use the C word, you're a proper guy, but she is a...
I'll use it.
No. She is a terrible person, right? Did you like her?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The people, the face they put to me is usually their best face because we're on live TV. And,
Sure.
And who knows
Everyone's a
what could
phony,
happen.
right?
You don't talk to these people off stage.
Not a lot. Not
You
a lot. No, not a lot.
So you didn't get involved with Heather Mills off stage?
No,
You kinda
she's
just-
So you're saying she's not a cunt?
at a party. Not in my experience, but I do write about one time she actually had me face down on the carpet next to a pool table and cracked my back.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
At a party I was throwing for the staff.
Did you check your wallet?
That was fine.
So you
And,
like these people? She
I
came
do.
on Dancing
She
with
came
the
on very-
Stars.
She was very nice.
She tried to rehabilitate her image
Right,
with the American
right,
public.
right.
Why? I don't know. Who
Yeah.
cares? But she... who was your dream season on Dancing with the Stars? I would think here. You ready?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you approached him?
Not personally.
Okay.
Fuck
But
Carrie
he's a
Ann and all,
fighter.
but I'll rape that bitch. What do you mean I can't dance, bitch? I'll fucking rape you and kill you.
That was so good. I actually thought he might actually be here.
He
That
is
was-
here. I don't
yeah.
want to say anything.
First, I'm gonna rape Tom, and then I'm gonna fuck him, and then I'm gonna kill him and rape him again.
Why is that, Mike? Because Tom doesn't understand what a real black man is? And
Well, he's
who the
not
real-
standing there. You know what? I'm gonna make him fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him till he loves me.
All right, good.
Well, that's going to be a while.
He hates the
How
black.
long would that take?
I'm a real black man. Fuck you, bitch. Carrie Ann and Arbor, suck my cock.
Here's who
Dance
you
on
need.
this, bitch.
Here's who you need. Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
our governor Patterson,
Okay. Oh, go.
and Michael J. Fox.
Okay.
Why not
All right.
Stevie Wonder?
How about this?
Now, interestingly,
No, not-
And Muhammad Ali.
I saw
Muhammad
an interview
Ali.
where Stevie Wonder talked about. I don't know if he was approached or not, but he was considering it, and
Yeah?
he was.
As a judge?
No, as a dancer.
You know
Our
who'd be a
governor
great
is a
get?
judge.
I swear to you, I'm thinking about this
Yeah,
on your show.
I know
and
you.
I
I
bet
can-
you could get him. You get Elliot Spitzer and his whore.
Right.
The whore would
Same
do
one.
it. She's a whore.
She's a
One
whore.
of them
yeah.
is supposed to be a professional dancer.
Right.
Why don't
Right.
Tom?
Yeah,
seriously,
that would be me, Rob.
why don't you approach Elliot Spitzer's whore? Honestly, I would love to see her on Dancing with
What's
the
her
Stars.
name?
I don't know her name. The girl who had sex with the governor.
Right, sure, I remember. Who
Isn't that too
Ashley
low?
Dupre.
Ashley Dupre, and she didn't even know he was the governor, right? So until it
broke in the news.
Right. Yeah.
And she wants to be a singer, so this would be good exposure for her.
Well, she should do Idol. She should do American Idol.
Get that bitch. I want to fuck her.
Is that someone who...
Mike, take a shower, man.
I'll take a shower with your ass.
He's going to make you love him.
That's right.
Golden shower.
Right.
Drive you back to Connecticut with my cock.
So that would be a great, and I would think you could get her for that, Ashley Dupree. Yeah. I'm being serious.
Why wouldn't you be able to get her?
Yeah, you're acting like she's.
I don't know.
Somebody else is after her.
How about Lisa G?
Is she on Celebrity Apprentice next season?
I don't know, but I'm telling you, that's a real good get. Now, the book has come out. This is exciting, because when I think Tom Bergeron, I don't think a book, but
Neither
yet you
did
had
I.
enough of a life to sit there.
Have enough of a life for a pamphlet.
It's unbelievable. No, the book is very entertaining. I was looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see that you worked as a professional mime.
Yeah, I look like an Amish.
A mime.
Well,
Here's a guy who talks for a living.
It's worse than that. I look like an Amish mime.
No, you look good. I mean, you look like Marcel Marceau when you're a
thank
mime.
you.
Don't let the imaginary door hit you in the ass.
Yeah, exactly right.
Your parents still alive? Or
Yes, they
gone?
are.
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
and they're
still
proud of their boy.
in the house I grew up in.
You got brothers and sisters?
One sister. She's a nurse. Yeah, 4 years younger.
She must be jealous.
The house you grew up in, you cheap bastard.
Oh, I should buy them a new house?
I had to. It was a long story.
Tom, what are you worth? Seriously, what is your net worth? It's got to be. You're a very successful guy. You've managed to beat the odds in this business. You're always working.
Yeah.
You're always on television. You're in some of the biggest hit shows.
Yeah.
I got to figure you're worth. I'm going to say conservatively. Call me nuts. 15 million?
Well, now what's yours? Because I'll give you. I'll work it as a percentage of yours.
What do you think mine is?
Oh, I would say you're $500 million at this point.
No,
$500
you're out of
million.
line.
Because you're not paying them anything.
Guess Benjamin.
I quit. No.
I would say, you know what? Bob Saget, I happen to know this.
Yes.
Because he told me drunk one night.
Well, go ahead.
He's worth $15 million.
Is he really?
That's what I think I heard. That's what I think I heard one night.
Wow.
So
Tom Bergeron might be
Bob
worth more.
Saget's worth $15 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Tom Bergeron's in every. I mean, just from America's Funniest Videos.
I'll give Tom 7 to 10, maybe.
All right, and after this, I'm going to see if I can line up some voiceovers.
Dancing with the Stars money, Hollywood
I'm going
Squares
to try
money.
to sell you the Mo and Larry tapes.
Hey, Mo and Larry tapes.
Yeah, there's a good $50 coming to you for that.
the guy was making $1.75 at Haverhill's WHAV.
That's right.
I mean, that's big money. I
Good
don't
for
know.
you.
I don't know. Let me tell you. Here's Wheels. Wheels, you're on the air. You're on with Tom Bergeron. By the way, the book is called I'm Hosting as Fast as I Can. It's in stores now. I get nervous when I read these in front of Tom because Tom's so smooth.
That was very good.
He's a
Howard.
pro.
That was very good.
Wheels, you're on the air. Oh, no, Frankly, you're on the air. Frankly in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now, go ahead. Frankie,
Hey.
not Frankly, Frankie.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Good, Frankie. How are you?
Dynamite. I grew up watching you on up here in New England.
All right.
And it's funny how successful you become because you're such a fucking putz.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know the sad thing about that is
Jesus.
that's really my dad.
I think it's Mo.
Where's the house?
It's Mo.
How'd
you get this number?
Did Mo ever call you a putz? Oh, man. Let's go to Wheels. Wheels, go ahead. You're on the air.
All right. You already kind of stole my thunder. I watched the show, obviously, because I have nothing better to do. But her boob
Wheels,
popped
you
out.
sound.
Melissa's
sound
tit popped
depressed,
out. Yeah,
Wheels.
he's going to talk about that.
Okay.
Wheels
I'm in
is
a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair. He's depressed.
Yeah, good,
Okay,
Tom.
all
Great
right.
job.
Yeah.
Why don't you insult him some more?
I thought that was insightful then.
What about, would you ever put Amy Fisher on Dancing with the Stars, you think?
You psycho.
Yeah, we're
Would
not
you
going to
ever
let
put her
Howard
on? I mean,
book it.
she shot a woman in the face,
Yeah.
and yet she did do jail time.
That's right. So she's done her debt to society.
But
If
I
she
don't-
shoots Julianne Hough, those are big numbers.
No.
Oh.
Amy Fisher, would you have her on Dancing with the Stars?
Jeez, I hope not.
Well,
You'd be
here you
against
go.
that.
Yeah, I would.
Amy Fisher, Tanya Harding, get all of them.
Nice.
They could
There you go.
do in each
It's
other.
the jump the shark
You
edition.
take the creepiest people in the world. You ready? Amy Fisher,
Yeah.
Tanya Harding,
Octomom.
Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, geez.
There you go.
And do you know what about Amy? Do you know Amy's husband, Lou?
Rush would
Valero?
be the only person to gain weight during the show, I bet.
It'd be really good. You'd still host, though, right? If they got the worst people in the world, you'd still be there. You don't care.
You know, the check's clear pretty quickly.
One of the judges appears to me, anyway, to be gay, right? Is the guy all the way on the right? Is he out, or is he just is he keep that
See,
quiet?
I don't know who they're banging or when. I don't know, you know, their official sexual orientation.
He didn't blink when I fucked him.
Does he have? Is he admitted? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just
No,
found
not that I'm aware of.
heterosexual.
Not
I don't
that
know what
I'm
he's.
aware of.
I don't want to. You know, I don't want to
I
get in
think
trouble.
that both of those
Is
guys
Wheel
could
feeling
be gay.
ignored?
You think Len is gay?
Yeah.
I don't
Len's
feel-
married.
Len's a married guy.
Yeah, he could be gay anyway.
So was
They've been
Liberace.
married gay.
Is Len
Rock Hudson was married.
Oh, of course. Yeah, they're all married.
Is Len straight? Len is straight, right?
As far as I know.
Married.
How's a guy become a dance judge? I mean, were those guys dancers themselves?
Len was a ballroom dancer.
Oh, he was.
He was.
Yeah, and
You don't have to be gay,
I
but
rest my case.
you don't have to be gay to become a dance judge. You have to suck a cock, but you don't have to be gay.
Tom, how do these professional dancers, the one who are on the show, how do they make money? I mean, I know they get paid. Let's say there was no Dancing with the Stars. That's a horrible life. Right? They're fabulous athletes. They're terrific dancers. But can they make a living being?
I think they end up. I mean, they have a whole world of competition and such that they exist in. But they also teach and have their own schools. And
what does
such.
a guy make who's a dance? Let's say he wins the greatest dance competition. I mean, how much could a guy
prize
make?
Be?
Did you ever sit down with these guys?
I mean,
and ask
look
them?
what we give them, for God's sake. That little goofy trophy. I mean, just
Is that it? What are they?
Are all of the male dancers on your show? I'm talking about the professionals. Are they all gay or
No.
they are not? They're heterosexual men.
They will be in a couple months.
When Mike does the show.
Lance Bass was on your
if
show.
Mike had shown that much enthusiasm in the ring, he'd still have a career.
Lance Bass was on your show, Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Don't you think he should have danced with a guy? He was gay.
There was some talk about that. I don't know if there was talk within the show or not, but there was some
Would
speculation
none of the
about
dancers
that.
have danced with him? Do you think any of the male dancers would have done a male dance with him?
I think
Well, who do you get to lead at that point? It's hard to determine what's going on.
I thought that would have been a stroke of genius if Lance Bass had danced with a man.
I have to say, just in listening to your booking suggestions,
And you know they're better than a lot.
Put in his hands.
God, you're not booking the show.
The guy who's married to Jewel, is that the most shocking?
Ty Murray. The fact that, and I even
What is-
said,
how did he get
I
her?
said to Lil Kim this week when Lil Kim was voted off that I don't think Ty would take any offense at this, but that was a shock that Lil Kim instead of Ty.
Lil Kim was a good
left.
dancer.
Yeah, she was wonderful.
Was she crying? Because it seems to me it was the only thing she had going on, Little Kim. I mean, it was.
She had impressed all of us in terms. But to get back to your question, no, I see Jewel and Ty make complete sense to me.
They do?
Yep, they really do.
I don't get it.
They're very charming together.
I don't even understand it.
Beats
but
my
okay.
ass.
I mean, he looks like he might even be slow. I mean,
Oh, no, he's not.
He's not. He's a
He's
bright guy.
retarded.
He can hang on to a bull.
Tom Murray's retarded. Can't conduct a conversation with that son of a bitch. Tom, where you going later?
I'm just enjoying the Tyson impression.
All right, Marianne from Brooklyn, go ahead. You're on the air.
Tom Bergeron, I'm absolutely in love with you. It's the greatest show. I wish you would ditch that woman. I forgot her name.
Samantha Harris.
Oh, come on. Samantha does a good job.
Ooh, Maron.
Without her, but what about Kathy Lee Gifford?
What?
Would you put her
Wait
on?
a minute. You'd rather have Kathy Lee Gifford than Samantha
I'm
Harris?
saying as a dancer. Was she ever approached?
I don't know.
That
And you know
Ty Murray is married to Jewel, and it looks like he was kicked in the head by a bull, and Jewel didn't even care. Like, it's pretty amazing because Jewel's hot.
Jewel's got a bad grill, too, though.
Yeah, well, not for me, man.
No,
She's fine.
She's darn cute.
Hey, Marianne, I want to rape you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
What an honor. No, but Samantha, there was one week you were on, and she obviously had a sore throat or a cold. She
Right,
barely
she
had
lost
a voice.
her voice at
I'm
one
like,
point.
honey, they're not going to give your job away. Let somebody else fill in for the week. It was annoying.
Well, as the day went on, it got worse, so it was getting closer to
So
airtime.
sit quiet. Let somebody else fill in, for God's sake. You never get sick, though. I see. You're a very healthy guy.
How do you do that?
Well, I mean, you meditate, right?
Yeah, now, you do transcendental meditation
do,
like
yeah.
I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How many years have you been doing that?
30.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Boy, everybody who comes in here now does transcendental. We just had in.
We've had you in before. You've never said that.
Well,
I
it
don't
never
think.
came up. I was too busy evading the banging question.
Who gives a shit?
We had Hugh Jackman in here the other day, and he too is a long-time meditator.
Yeah. He was great on the Oscars.
So, 30 years you've been meditating?
That never gets old.
No. Mike, do you meditate?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you close your eyes and the mantra and.
I close my eyes every night.
I see. Now you
I call it sleep.
Yeah, I call it
I
sleeping.
give up. I don't know. Nobody cares.
Tom is cute. I want to bend his legs back and fuck him like a woman.
Oh man. Chris, you're on the air. Tom Bergeron. We're celebrating his book. I'm hosting as fast as I can. It's
and
in
my
stores
relationship with Mike Tyson.
Did you write the book yourself?
I did. Yes, every word myself on my MacBook.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Mike, you've got to. Mike, you got to believe in people, Mike.
I'm writing my book all by myself right now.
Mike, when you wrote your book, you wrote it all yourself?
All by myself.
Yeah, crayon doesn't count.
It's called Rape and Fucking.
Tom will be signing copies of his book June 13th at 1 p.m. at the Barnes & Noble in Newington, New Hampshire. Open up your scheduler and make sure you write that down so you can see him.
If, in fact, you have a scheduler.
That's right. Robin, why does Tom sound so much more professional than I do as an announcer?
Because he is.
I think you're being too hard on yourself.
Yeah, you sound very
You sound very
professional now.
professional.
Probably you weren't as professional as him as early as he was.
You're saying there's hope for me.
I think that you have a shot in this business.
Yeah, I think so.
Chris,
so,
you're
too.
on the air in Mount Vernon, Ohio.
Ohio.
That's right, Ohio. Hey, I just wanted to thank everybody there for the best week of shows ever. Howard, it's been creepy, it's been wild, violent, out of control. Everybody's in a mood. And then today, Tom comes in and tells me this story about Larry Fine and Mo Howard, and he's got me smiling like a goofball on my way to work. I got this warm spot.
It's a wonderful story.
Yes.
It's you know what? You know what's wonderful
Shut
about
up,
it, too?
Fruity.
Hey,
That's
You know
my
what?
buddy.
You know what's great about it? And like Tom, I was a huge Mo, Larry, and Curly fan.
That's an amazing story.
And I think in today's media and the way the world works, if a young Tom Bergeron called Mo today, and Mo was a big star, Mo never made big money, neither did Larry.
Right.
These guys, if these guys were today, they'd be like Adam Sandler money because they'd be huge.
Oh, yeah.
And it just shows you how not jaded these guys were and how real and genuine. Like Tom, a 16-year-old kid calls up Larry, and Larry just goes, "Okay, I'll talk to you." And then he gives him He gives Tom Mo's phone number. I mean, where do you hear of something like that happening today?
Never does it happen.
It's so unpretentious.
And I got a letter about 2 weeks later from Mo, and the stationery was from the desk of, and there was a lampshade in the shape of his haircut. Mo, and he said, "I enjoyed talking to you." And in the letter, he asked that I not give out the number like Larry did.
And it said from the desk of Mo, not Mo Howard, just from the desk of Mo with
and,
a lampshade hair.
with a lampshade as his soup bowl haircut.
Fuck every one of you. I'm a big Shemp guy.
I got and Mike, I'm not going to disagree with you there.
Yeah.
By
Shemp
the way,
rules.
I have someone gave me this, and I still have it, a check that Mo Howard endorsed or something. Like it was a check Mo wrote, and
that must have been rare. He never got paid.
I'm telling you, and I have pictures of autographed pictures of Mo and stuff. I mean,
it is a shame when you think about it. Everyone in this room except Benji is richer than Mo Howard.
They got so screwed when those all the films they did over the years when they went to television in I guess what the 50s, 60s.
Right, and they never did a full length film, right? It was
not at that point.
Right.
Not at that point.
But those things were in syndication almost.
Yeah, but they got nothing for that. They got nothing for that. And then they started making those movies with Curly Joe Dorita.
Dorita, right?
Yeah, Joe Besser was the last of the Joe Besser didn't like to be hit. In real life, so that's why he did the not so hard. That real kind of,
he didn't like to be hit.
Yeah, he didn't like to be hit, and he joins the Three Stooges. But
I don't like jokes or hitting.
But but Shemp was the original third stooge
because he's a brother, right?
Shemp ran off because he wanted to be a legitimate actor.
Exactly,
big mistake.
Yeah. He was in a lot of
was going to happen.
He was in a lot of Abbott and Costello
He was
movies.
always like the bartender in a movie.
Right.
Exactly.
But wow, who knows? Let's go to Dr. Gonzo. We got to start wrapping this up. But Dr. Gonzo, you're on in Vegas.
Hey now, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
I was just wondering if Tom ever got the chance to finger bang Whoopi.
Did you ever finger bang Whoopi Goldberg?
That'll be in the next book.
Were you friendly with Whoopi?
Oh,
Did
we
you
still
talk
are.
to the
Still are friendly, yeah.
What does that mean?
What do you mean still friendly? Go over there for drinks.
Tom mistook her for Condoleezza Rice the other day.
Do you actually call Whoopi Goldberg? Do you say hi once in a while?
Yeah, I was on The View recently, and but
when you say your friends,
when
you see her on The View.
Yeah, and I've got her. I've got her number in the iPhone.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
We don't believe you. Give it to me.
That's right. We'll call her right now.
Why were you not Dick Clark's New Year's Eve replacement? Why Ryan Seacrest? Are you a rival of Ryan Seacrest? Do you worry about guys like him?
I don't.
That should have been your gig, right? You wanted it. I know.
I didn't really.
I know you campaigned heavily for it.
You're making crap up now.
People don't realize I turned down Price is Right.
I don't even stay up that late.
Jeff the Drunk, you're the final word. Go ahead.
Good.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Jeff, how's the liver?
Good.
All right.
That's bullshit.
I'm a big fan of Dance with the Stars.
Yep.
And I love Melissa.
Could you send me $100?
I want her to win.
All right, there's your vote. Thank you.
He wants Melissa to win.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom, could you send me every tape of the show?
Can I come to your house?
Can I come? My house won't start. The transmission's bad. Can I?
Now there's a guy for Mike Tyson right there.
Oh yeah.
When I was reading your book, and I learned that you, for a short time, were the host of ABC's Good Morning America.
Well, I was under contract to become. Yeah, I was a fill-in host,
That's a
but I was
huge job.
I was under contract to actually take over the show. Yeah.
And you had to leave because your female co-anchor was such a. I don't want to use the C word. Maybe Mike Tyson would.
We were chemistry impaired.
Was she a
co-anchor?
I know someone who worked on during those years, and they said that woman was horrible to you.
Yeah,
what was her name?
Lisa McCree.
Lisa McCree.
Yeah.
Where is she
Why
now?
did she hate you so much?
Well, I know, because what's to hate?
Yeah, I mean, you're a nice guy.
The way she described it, she said she was feeling very protective of Charlie Gibson, whom she perceived that they were trying to kind of move him out of the show at that point. And they wanted to do. I mean, when you guys,
she was in the Charlie
when you guys were on the
camp.
Fox show promoting the movie, it was a fairly loose. If you recall, we had that apartment set.
Yeah.
We'd move around. It was all handheld cameras.
That show was my favorite.
Thank you, Mike.
I love.
You like the puppet on that show.
Yeah, Al. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to bring more of that kind of element, that looser improv element into the show, and that was a little.
She wasn't talented,
but things worked out well for you. But when you
I have no complaints.
But when you are in line to take over Good Morning America, it's tremendous money, tremendous recognition. It's a prestige prime job. And then some woman sabotages you. You can't tell me that isn't a low point in your life where you're sitting there going, "Oh my God," because you don't know what the future's going to hold.
No, there was a New York Post entertainment page headline: "GMA to Tom, you're out."
Right.
So I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, okay, all right. And in the article, they're going, but the industry sources says Bergeron should have no trouble finding another job. I'm going, well, really, could I have their number?
Did you call up this Lisa McCree and say, honey, what the hell did you just threw me under the bus? Really?
No.
Tom to Lisa, go fuck yourself.
If you saw her today, what would you say to her? I mean, would you have said, I mean, not today, but
no, I haven't seen her since. She did, People Magazine interviewed me when I won a Daytime Emmy for Hollywood Squares.
Right.
And
you used the C word in reference to her.
I did not.
You did not?
And they asked me about that whole time, and I said, look, to some people you have chemistry with, like Elizabeth Vargas. Some people you don't.
Right.
And they contacted Lisa, and she said, well, he's probably right. I was feeling very protective of Charlie Gibson, so
everyone's being a little too nice. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's a fucking thing.
It's all worked out now.
Me.
You should have caught him
so
at
I've
the
learned
time.
we're both fans of the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
We both do transcendental meditation.
That's right.
We both are disciples of Dr. John Sarno for our back pain.
Yes,
Is that
absolutely.
true?
Right?
Yeah, absolutely
You've
right.
gotten rid of your back pain through him. Did you see him, or you just read the book?
I read the book,
and that was it.
It was that, and
a lifesaver.
it was. It really was. I mean, it was amazing.
Will you ever dance on Dancing with the Stars?
I did once in season 2. I did a very slow, quick step.
Yeah.
Was that Tyson or Artie? I can't tell.
That was definitely Artie.
Definitely Artie.
That was every fucking guy in the country.
How did you do? Did you do well?
I did. It did for me what I wanted it to do, which is to help me understand what they go through more.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Why do you give a fuck what they go through? You are faggot.
Did you have to play Hollywood
Artie,
Squares?
if you had more empathy, you wouldn't be so bitter and fucked up.
You're right. Maybe I'd be the host of a show.
There you go.
So do you think? So you think the show will go a couple more years? Definitely,
I
think so too.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, hang on to that with white hot knuckles.
Absolutely.
Don't you let that Lisa McCree come in and get you kicked out of that job.
No.
Yeah.
By the way, Lisa, I just saw Lisa McCree at the Lincoln Tunnel. She washed my fucking windshield.
By the way, you want to know the truth? Lisa McCree last hosted a local PBS show in California, and that was canceled in 2007.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
Now I'm dating Tom.
He's so kind.
You're smiling. Does that make you feel good?
No,
Fuck Lisa McCree.
I'm doing fine. I don't wish you ill on anyone.
You're a gentleman. I like
try
that.
to,
All right.
This is what meditation gives us.
Yes. Tom Bergeron,
You're
I will mention it one more time.
magnanimous.
I'm hosting as fast as I can. That's the book that
Thanks,
he wants you to buy. It's a book. It's got pictures. It's the whole thing.
Oh, it's got pictures.
And you can get it on audio on iTunes or whatever, and you can see if I'm worth having as a voiceover artist.
And you never dyed your hair.
No, never. You think this gray, I would work on this?
Why? I'm sure at some point you said to yourself, hey, listen, I got to compete with younger guys or Ryan Seacrest, this one, that one. What made you not go Hollywood? Never got the facelift, never got the makeup, and never got the fucking hair colored. What is it?
Well, because it looks sad.
Good for you.
It just looks sad.
Right.
When they do it.
It's not, everyone sees
And
through
who knows, right, exactly right. You never see a guy who's colored his hair and go, wow, isn't it lucky for him he's kept that natural hair color. It looks like a sad middle-aged guy is coloring his hair.
But in 2005, you had pec implants. Is that correct? You got your pectoral muscles?
These are all from the gym, man.
Okay.
All from the gym.
Bullshit.
Tom Bergeron, thank you for being here today.
All right.
It was a delightful conversation. It sounds like you're trying to say something.
I just want to say to Mike Tyson, drinks later?
Absolutely.
Are you going to make him yours?
Oh, I'm going to make him mine.
All right. We'll be
I'm going
back.
to fuck him like Lisa McCree did.
Nobody can fuck him that good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Listen, Tom, you just control yourself.
All right, I'll do what I
Stop
can.
throwing that F word around.
All right.
You're a host.
I had to get once, just once.
We'll be back right after these words.
Tom. Well, that was virtually painless.
How'd it go, man?
It went great. He's so good promoting the book, and the Mike Tyson thing it was killing me.
Yeah, Howard had a lot of suggestions of people you should have on the show.
Yeah. As a radio king of all media, as a friend and as a promoter of my first book effort, Howard is without parallel. As a booker for Dancing with the Stars, frightening.
You don't think any of those people are going to get on the show?
No.
No Mike Tyson?
No Octomom?
Octomom?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Now, before coming on, did you realize you had so much in common with them?
Well, I knew Howard did TM, and of course, anybody who had either seen the movie or read the book of Private Parts knows his background in radio and all that. So
he was impressed with the Three Stooges interview.
Yeah, the Three Stooges thing, I've found more people of like Howard and I are the same age, and people who grew up watching the Stooges who really love that story because I was 16, it was a cold call from my parents' house, and that they actually would talk to me, let alone give me each other's unlisted phone numbers, was pretty cool.
All right, so you had a good time today?
I had a great time.
Next time you have to know who's banging who on the show.
Yeah, because that's the kind of information I certainly want to disseminate. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
I really am. Nah, I kind of am. I'm kind of done. I mean, I love it here, and I love doing the radio show and all that stuff. But I think after a year and a half more worth of shows, it's time for me to sing my swan song. And some things are starting to bother me, and I don't want it to get ugly.
Oh.
You know what I mean? There are things around here that are bothering me.
I see.
And I'm not the type that complains to people, so I just let it brew inside of me, and then I just leave. But, I don't know. Stuff bothers me. Stuff bothers me all the time, but I don't know. It's enough already of me.
Well, David Hinckley just had to change his article.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like Jimmy said to me over the week. He goes, "You got to stay. It's so great. The show's never been better. Blah 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 blah. You guys work so well together." I said, "Yeah." I said, "We do." I said, "We're good at this, but how much longer can you keep doing this thing?"
Well, here's a rap that everybody gives me, and so I'll ask you now. You'll be fine doing nothing. Everyone
Right.
says, can Howard get, people go, Howard, I know his personality. I listen to him. He's a personality. Can he stay home and do nothing?
Well, he won't be, doesn't have to do nothing,
No, there are things I could do. I could straighten the pillows. I have to have a meeting. I have meetings about everything, I guess I am the, I am the leader of the show. So I meet about everything. My meeting today is with Gary, Laura, my assistant, and Tracy. Because something set me off. Carol Leifer, who was our guest the other week, sent me a box of chocolate. So, I get a list of things that were sent in. So now probably that's a week old or something, or, I don't know how many days old.
It came in last Wednesday.
So I got word today. So, I got to put a system in place where somebody back there goes, oh, Carol Leifer was a guest. She sent Howard a personal note and a gift. It should go right over to Howard.
Right.
In other words, we're not going to go through the usual system of putting... If someone's got to be...
A week later, it'll show up at Howard's desk.
Somebody's got to be a little bit on top of that so that I can get and then I want to figure out how I can get a note to Carol Leifer real quick, a personal note. Like maybe I dictate it to either Tracy or Laura, and they... I don't know if any of them... Laura takes dictation. I can just go, hey, Carol, thanks so much. You were great. And then right away, it gets acknowledged that we got her box of chocolates. Because that's really nice of her to do.
Doesn't fall into the black hole of, wow, I wonder if my gift got there.
Yeah. So then I called Laura last night. I said, how do we get this done? I said, let's have a conference call. Because if I don't conduct it, it'll never get done because no one takes it seriously.
Well, we would take that. See, we would take that seriously without
Gary,
you. Really
how
would.
many years we've been doing this? 20-something years?
Right, but we have
Nobody can figure out that, like, when Carol Leifer sends something that I should know about it pretty quickly. I mean, who wants a box of chocolates sitting around for a week anyway?
It wasn't a week. Howard, it hasn't been a week. You knew yesterday. It got here late Wednesday afternoon, and you knew yesterday. That is some time, but it's not a week.
I don't know. And then, like, it's sitting in your office. And, like, who opens the mail? You?
No, Tracy opens the mail.
Right.
She logs
Tracy says you get the box of chocolates.
No, that's not true.
That's what she said.
Tracy opens up all the mail.
Yeah.
She logs it in. So it's, Carol Leifer sent this,
Right.
And then everything comes through me just so I could see it because some things I put in your bag that day.
Right.
Some things I just need to know that you're getting, even if you don't take them. I need to know that somebody sent you a screener, whether you saw it or not.
Okay.
I need to know that a book came, so when they call, I can say, yeah, we saw the book.
See, I know I'm going to have a meeting today, and I'm never going to get to the bottom of this. I'm
You're
already
already
zoning out.
having the meeting, yeah.
I'm already zoning out. Like Gary,
we're in the meeting.
Like Gary's explaining it to me, and I just go, can't you just get this done?
It's like Jimmy talking about his breakup with Sarah.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like I just go, I don't know how to get it done, but you get it done.
But you get a list every day. I guess you just didn't see it quick enough.
No, but we get the list. By the time the list gets to me, and the time I get to read it, it's 5 days old.
Howard, I'm your man. Let me open all the mail.
You have the meeting,
and I'll log it in.
Yeah.
No, what you're saying is certain things should get personal attention. Like they shouldn't go through the system. You should just be expedited to you that Carol Leifer sent.
Right, but you can't.
And then something should be triggered to say, Howard, you dictate this thank you note to Carol Leifer, and it'll be sent right out.
Right.
We have the address.
There's certain, when you get them, these things need to be taken care of right away.
Like I noticed Letterman's got a system in place. Whenever I do anything for Letterman, there's a note that comes. It's typed, and it's like from the desk of David Letterman, and it goes like, "Hey Howard, it was really good seeing you. Let's get together sometime." Blah 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 blah. David Letterman.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell, like he must. I don't even know that he writes it because it's typed. I don't even know that it's his thoughts. It seems like it's someone else is doing it for him.
Right.
But that's cool. I want that system. But I know I'm going to get on the phone today and be aggravated that I even have to take time to come up with a system. Like I shouldn't have to.
Would you believe me if I told you we will handle it? You wouldn't.
I would. What are you going to do? Let me hear it.
Well, listen. This is the first you brought it up that you want something that quick. Because usually,
wouldn't it be cool? Like if I said to Carol Leifer, "Hey, that was really nice of you to send something. It was totally unnecessary, but man, you're the greatest." And the
hardest part of the system is deciding who fits the bill.
Right.
Like in other words, if Mark Harris sends you something, does that fit the bill?
You answer the question. You answer your own question.
Probably not.
Okay.
But
so
I never
who
know
am I
with
talking?
you.
You think I'm talking about Mark Harris?
No, but I never know with you because sometimes you go.
You don't know the difference between Mark Harris and Carol Leifer?
I know the difference between them. But,
I don't.
But sometimes.
Yes, you do.
No. Sometimes to you.
All right.
You're like,
name a name that you think you can't tell what to do. And then
Mark Harris must have been a bad example.
Right. If that's the example.
Beetlejuice send something, Gower.
I got to look at the schedule for the last couple of weeks.
All right.
No, that doesn't work. I was going to say D. Snyder.
All right. D. Snyder sends me something. What do you think is the answer?
You probably should know.
That's right.
Craig Gass.
What do you think?
You probably don't need to know.
Right.
Already, you know. Now it's getting embarrassing.
Well, this is an embarrassing game, isn't it?
Well, I didn't want to have the meeting off the air, but this is what happened.
This is getting embarrassing.
Oh my God!
Go ahead.
Craig Gass is on top of the Chrysler
Craig Gass
building.
would send me something. It would be in the list, and then I could respond to it.
First of all, I know Craig Gass. He ain't sending you something.
You don't need to know immediately.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't need to know
Well,
that
he
day.
was just about to. Now he just put it down.
See,
Right. So, like Jimmy Kimmel, obviously, yes.
right, and then I want someone to say to me, "Okay, do you have a note you want us to send Jimmy?" And I'll just say, "Here's."
All right, here's a better example. Lisa Lampanelli was here the other day.
Good.
And she handed you, while you were in here, she said, here's an autographed DVD and CD. I'd love, for you to watch. But it's in her mind, it's a gift.
Okay. What do you think the answer is on that one?
Probably not.
Right.
See, you already know.
You know the answer to this.
Yeah, but Robin, here's the point, and you know this because you've seen me for 25 years. I know till I don't know. And then when I don't know,
Right.
I'm the biggest dick in the
But
world.
even if you get it 99% of the time right,
meaningless.
you're helping me.
Fucking
No, you're
meaningless.
helping me.
No, because 1% will be the first 3 hours of the show.
Right, Gary's got a point.
No, listen. Okay.
Be honest.
Lisa Lampanelli is great girl, but she gives me a DVD.
Okay.
I mean,
That didn't-
I'm
yeah,
talking
that's not
about.
out
Okay,
of
Lisa,
her.
this is Lisa Renna.
Go ahead.
Sends you her book.
Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, it's with a note. Howard, you're great. I think she sent the note something like, I couldn't wait for you to have this book. I think you're going to love it.
Okay.
Is that a gift or a promotional item?
What's your answer? What do you think?
I think it's a promotional item, but she
Right.
sees it as a gift.
We know that. And you'll put that on the list. And if I want to write to Lisa Renna, I'll write to Lisa Renna.
Even though she sent you a personal note.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I'll read the personal note and I'll figure out what to
But does anybody in here understand that Howard might go, Gary, Lisa
Why
Renna
didn't
sent
you
me a
give me
fucking
that?
personal
But Gary,
note.
you got
Well, I'll
it
tell you
right.
when it'll happen. If Lisa Renna calls and says, "Did you ever get my book?"
Right,
Gary,
exactly.
You just got it 100% right. Every example you gave, you knew the answer to.
Yeah.
But Robin hit it
Yeah,
right.
but
Now, Gary, I'll give you an example.
But he also threw 95 great pitches out of 100.
Lisa Renna comes in here,
Yeah.
and she sends me a radio, an antique radio.
That's a yes.
Ah.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
I got Fran Drescher used to come in all the time. And
Go
then
ahead.
after she came in, I'm going to send you a gift. And she would send you those fucking croutons.
The pasta and the croutons.
Right.
It's a gift. Howard, I am sending you croutons because you're a good guy.
Okay. What do you think?
I think no.
Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
sending you croutons.
Send me the croutons, so I'll talk about them on the. But okay, Fran Drescher comes in, and she's on the air talking about she just bought a Kindle, and she thinks it's the greatest thing. So then you get a personal note in the mail from Fran Drescher, and it says, "Howard, I love being on the show. I want you to try a Kindle. I went out and got you one."
That's a yes. That's a resounding yes. Here's
so
one.
There
I
you
got,
go.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is a tough one, but
Go ahead.
Remember-
I bet you it's not tough.
okay, remember the comedian Bobby Slayton? Used to
I
do a show
remember
with-
Bobby.
Bobby's wife owns a kids' clothing store.
Right.
Right. He sends you a box of clothes for your kids.
Go ahead.
So the answer.
What do you think?
Well, now it's tough.
Tell
because
me what you think.
The answer is it's a yes, gift wise, but does Bobby make the cut celebrity wise?
Now think about it. He's promoting his wife's clothing line.
But it's
And
still a big
do you
box.
think there's a real rush for me to get to Bobby Slayton on that one?
Yeah, but I'm sure your daughter's favorite designer is Norma Slayton.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Gary. What do you think? That can wait.
Teddy Slayton.
In other words, I'll get a note out to the guy, but
All right, but that's a tough one because he is a celebrity and it was a box of clothes. That,
right.
You know what?
That box of clothes is going to end up in the garbage.
Let me tell you something. There's two things
I'm
that
going
are
to give it to
iffy.
charity, which is 99% of what I do around
So
here.
I'm gauging the level of the celebrity and the quality of the gift.
The only one you got wrong so far is Carol Leifer's chocolates. That's it.
Which started this.
The real one.
There's
Yeah,
two
the real
things.
one.
There's two things that are iffy: whether or not Bobby's a celebrity and whether or not those are clothes.
Right.
Gary, you missed one very important aspect. If Howard was single, you give him anything Lisa Renna said.
Right.
Right.
Tracy,
Oh, when I was single, it was terrible.
I
Gary
can
and I
imagine.
had meetings about that. It was
that
so
was
embarrassing.
so uncomfortable, Howard. That was-
Really?
When I was single and there was a hot chick on the show and I wanted to go out with her, I would somehow say on the air, "Hey, yeah, you know, you should get me your number." And then Then
That's a good
Gary,
code.
And Gary would walk in, and I go, Gary, did you get the number from her? And he goes, you want me to get the number?
I missed the signal on one very important person.
Yeah, he missed a
it.
lot of signals.
And Howard goes, because I remember Howard goes, you got the number? And I go, you were serious? Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
but get the number is like if Joe Girardi's steal sign was, look, steal.
I felt bad, too.
Artie, you go in the green room and get a fucking number from somebody.
No, look, listen, Teddy tried it for me a couple of times.
It's embarrassing.
But Howard, can I ask you a question?
And the problem is, nobody's going to say no to giving you the number.
Well, first of all, they're giving me the number, so that's
Right.
already creepy.
Yeah.
But
they're giving
nobody's
you the
going to
number.
say no. You don't know whether they really, you don't know whether you're forcing these people to give you a number or not.
I was too busy or lazy to date, so it was a perfect dating opportunity.
Absolutely.
If I could
took full advantage.
If I could do everything on the air, I was fine. It was like, wow, this is cool. I'm on the air. I met a nice, attractive girl. She said something about her phone number on the air after I badgered her.
I have a phone number.
Yeah, okay. Gary, did you get that?
I have a phone, Howard.
Do you own a phone, or are you a heroin addict whose mother took away their phone?
Gary,
well, you don't want my number.
Right.
But, Howard, let me ask you a question, because I think the fans are interested in this.
Yes.
In that crazy time you said you had, sort of womanizing,
Yeah.
how many girls that were on this show did you bang?
I don't
That you
know.
met on the show?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Like maybe
under 5?
Yes.
All right.
Right, Gare?
I got 3 in my head right now. I'm telling you right now. And I got one in my head that you don't even know that I know.
Let's double that number then.
All right.
It's like a drink.
It's like a chick telling you her weight.
I don't think there was a lot, honestly.
Gary, I'm talking about that he met for the first time on the show.
Well, there's one that jumps to mind for sure.
There were a couple I'm thinking of I was working, but I never even got around to.
Oh, yeah?
Either they just didn't like me that way.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, maybe he might be right. But there are 3 that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I'm not thinking that hard.
I wonder what 3 you're thinking of. Because you should write them down.
2 for sure.
Write them down and hand them to me. I'll give them to Howard.
Yeah, don't even write it
You know
down.
what?
You know what? That's water under the bridge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're married. You're getting
Why
married.
go back there?
I'm happy. I do have a great wife. It was great last night.
We love her.
We watched it. You do?
We
do
do.
people generally
He's
like her,
acting
or are
like
they
he's in the
afraid?
marriage,
No,
too.
you know what?
Do you think there's anyone afraid to say they don't love her?
No. Here's the
Besides
deal.
Sal?
But he's acting like he's in the marriage, too. We love her.
But in
Well,
a way,
he is in the
hold
marriage
on, in a way, I am, and I'm going to tell you why, Robin.
Really?
I'll tell you why I'm in the marriage in a strange way.
He is.
I have a friend who worked for a big celebrity for a long period of time, and then that celebrity got divorced, and his life was miserable.
Okay.
Because that celebrity was miserable.
Okay.
And his life was miserable. So
I
if
see.
Howard were not happy,
You're
we would all be
miserable.
fucking unhappy. So the fact that he's happy, I'm in a great marriage.
So Gary, Howard's pretty upset that it took so long for him to get the package, I guess, from Carol Leifer, and he wants to implement like a new system. Have you figured out what you're going to do exactly?
Yeah, Tracy and I spoke about it. The truth is there is a system in place. An email is sent to Laura every day telling her what came in the mail that day. So I guess it's my job to point it out more than Laura's job to point it out. But, I mean, he gets a list every day. He just doesn't look at it every day. So I guess they just want us to expedite it and say, hey, you should notice that Carol Leifer, but not Craig Gass, Jimmy Kimmel, but not Mark Harris sent you an important package.
So you're saying that if he would have looked at it earlier, he would have seen it? It was definitely
Right,
on
if
the
he would
list?
have looked at it, he would have seen it. But he's saying, I don't get to look at it every day. He's saying, I'm telling you, I don't look at it every day. So give me a bigger heads up. It's more of a discussion. I don't think he was, he's not necessarily angry. It's just, sort of putting it all together. But it's done.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Baba Booey. I'm here on Monday's wrap-up show. We talked about my impending kidney stone operation, and the listeners, who are just very sensitive people, all called up to tell me how brutal it was going to be, how much it was going to hurt, how I was going to be pissing blood for a month. And it made me feel really good, and it really, really relieved me when I had to go have my operation. Here's how it went.
You're not going to be here tomorrow, and I know that's major for you.
Right. And this was the only day for what I kept saying I wanted to do it on a Friday, and my doctor doesn't work on Fridays. I kept saying, he said there's a specific place because there's a special machine that they use, and I guess they don't. Every hospital just doesn't have it. It travels because it's not a very common procedure, I
Right.
guess. Well, I don't know, whatever it is. He told me this is the day you got to do it. I go, I can't take off work. He goes, you have no choice. You got to take off work. We can't wait anymore. You have to do it this day.
All right. Now you're going in tomorrow. Would you obsess, or are you obsessing more over this than you were over the pitch, or were you more worried about the pitch than this?
The pitch by triple, easily triple on a pitch.
Because
I'm not going to be awake for this.
You're going to wake up.
I know, but still, I'm not going to be awake for this, so I don't have to see it. I may, again, the word uncomfortable has a lot of meanings. It means whatever it means to people. So everyone keeps saying you're going to wake up, you're going to have some discomfort, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but what's your worst case scenario? I mean, what are you imagining in your head that discomfort might mean in this case?
What I imagine in my head is, remember that scene in The Green Mile where Tom Hanks goes out to pee? You remember? And he's in so much pain, he drops to his knees?
Yes.
That's what I imagine.
Well, I mean, Artie talked about when he had a catheter in him, the worst part wasn't the catheter, it was the pissing afterwards.
Remember that scene in The Green Mile where Tom Hanks grabs his cock as someone shoves a camera in it and goes, this is the worst thing ever. Gary, listen, I feel like it's your bachelor party, you're about to get married, you're going to, lose some function in your cock. I don't know. Like what Howard said today, it's worse than going down on a plane crash in some ways. It's just. But look, I'm a survivor. It's like, you know what I mean. Like I've gone through this, so you'll get through it. It'll be fine. You'll see your children again. But dude, you're gonna get like Demerol. They're gonna give you the strongest fucking Demerol. It's so great.
I'd rather have M&Ms than Demerol.
It's just so great. I forget what comic does the joke. Just avoid this, like, because Demerol, heroin, like what makes you honest. Like you go, hey man, you fucking got ugly hair, So don't insult the doctor right before you go under. Like some guy said, like I got Demerol, and I said to the doctor, hey man, you're fat.
I told Mary a couple of days ago, I said, you have to have sex with me tonight, meaning Monday night. She goes, why? I said, this operation could go bad, and that could be it. That could be the last sex I ever have.
Yeah.
So I said, you have to.
So, Artie, post-catheter, what does Gary have to look forward to?
Incredible pain and pissing blood.
How long does that last?
Just about a year. But look, in the same year, the first pitch and a camera up your dick. Holy Christ!
Yeah, well,
that is really an assault on your manliness.
Artie could hardly feel the catheter in his penis. He was too busy vomiting charcoal.
Great, Gary. Make fun of my life-threatening experience.
Mine is life-threatening.
No, you got into the kidney jerk off. Don't even get it done. Just if you never went in, you think you'd die, you'd be fine.
But if your kidney fails, don't they have to? Do they just leave it in, or you have to go take it out? Like you can't just leave a dead organ.
You can leave a kidney there.
Can you leave a dead organ in your body?
I don't know.
Look, JD's cock hasn't been used in years. He's leaving it there.
That's a really good question. Like, if your kidney fails,
that's an organ.
Do you have to have an operation to have it taken out?
I don't know.
Just don't go. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Now, Artie, you're terrified of stuff like this, right? If you were
something up my cock, you're not.
Besides that, I mean, if you had the stone
how does your pussy smell, John?
Well, if you had the stone like Gary does, would you have it? Would you go through this procedure and take care of it, or would you just take your chances and leave it in?
I would go just to get the Demerol. I mean, of course, would I go to? Yeah, if I had a kidney stone, would I go to the doctor? Yeah, John, I would.
Well, not go to the doctor. I mean, undergo what he's about to go through.
Well, if the doctor told me that there's no other choice and he can't get the equipment. I mean, first of all, what is he, a drywaller or a power washer? We can't get the fucking equipment. I mean, go to a hospital.
I am going to a hospital.
Yeah, but they can't get the proper equipment. I mean, what is the equipment? Where's the equipment?
I think it travels. It's not a very common procedure, so I think it travels. That's what they tell. That's what they have me.
And so it's like David Brenner.
Exactly. But I thought it was what Artie just said. I got to go to a different place for a second.
See if they'll shove David Brenner up your cock.
Like Artie's talking about how much he loves.
He's already up your ass.
Artie's talking about how much he loves the Demerol, and you would just do it for the Demerol.
Right.
Have you ever done anything in your life like to fake getting drugs? Because I keep thinking of. No.
That's the funniest question. How about coughing?
No, because I keep thinking of. You remember the kid that was on?
Oh God, the flu. Yeah, the swine flu. What? Yeah, you got any morphine cough medicine? No.
Do you remember that kid that was on 8 is Enough? His name was Adam Rich. I don't know if you remember.
But he had a huge blow.
He would go into rehab all the time. And my favorite story, and I thought to myself, how fucked up do you have to be on drugs? He needed drugs really bad, and they wouldn't give it to him. So he went to his apartment building and he threw himself down the stairs.
Yeah.
Right, so that he could get over. And he went, like, I need Demerol.
I considered hurting myself.
Really?
Of course. I did that a bunch of times. Well, because when the withdrawals are coming on, man, that's horrifying. Like, you'll do anything to avoid avoid that. So all sorts of shit goes through your head. Absolutely. I mean, look, and Adam Rich, he should have been able to get free drugs just by going up to a dealer and saying, look, I'm Adam Rich.
I'm Nicholas from Eight Is Enough, but I'm grown up.
But getting back to your cock story with piss and blood and putting a camera up your cock, they've made cameras much smaller nowadays, Gary, by the way. They're not like in the 70s when, like a Dog Day Afternoon with the enormous backpacks on the... But I'm asking you this as a friend, okay? Have you thrown out that Oxycontin?
I have not.
All right. Well, we'll talk tomorrow. John, take some calls.
Hey, what's up? This is Will, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about the Playboy evaluations that we did. We brought in 2 smoking hot chicks to see if they were good enough for Playboy, and we had quite the creepy judging panel to evaluate the women. The panel included the great Ham Hands Bill, Lou Bellera, Amy Fisher's husband, and Ralph Sorella. In the middle of the interview, Lou Bellera and Artie got into it, I guess. Artie made one too many Amy Fisher, shooting somebody jokes, and it got a little ugly. Check it out.
Let's get to the Playboy evaluation. And first, Ralph, you were a judge, but I asked this to everybody here. Should those girls, do you think they're worthy of being in Playboy?
I think that first girl with a little work, the hair, she needs a little hair, tighten up the body a little bit. I think she could be in Playboy, certainly.
That was Aisha, right?
I think, whatever. Number one.
That's number one.
The first chick with the annoying voice.
And Howard seemed to agree with you, but Lou Bellera, who's Amy Fisher's husband, disagreed and felt pretty strongly that neither of the girls are Playboy material.
Yeah, the second one was super hot, like stripper hot. She had a great ass. She had nice tits, but she just wasn't. She was taller. She was too thin and lanky. Playboy's more like rounded Marilyn Monroe types. You know what I mean?
You called her a stripper 10, right?
Yeah. Oh, she's hot for a strip club. You kidding me?
Now, if you didn't hear Lou judging, here's a little bit of what he had to say from the first contestant, who Ralph and others felt should be in the magazine.
I've looked at many women over the years. Now, here's what I see. Your tits, I think they have to be raised up a little. They're a little drooping a little. Howard, they droop a little.
Lou, what the fuck?
You asked for honesty. You get